and sometimes you don't have that many options.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm finally here live.
You are becoming more forgiving.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
monitor. So I'm just working. So you all want to see me here.
You know what?
I'm working in my room, studio,
Do you women know what you should do to put yourself in a position
and
to get married?
I'm just here in the world. I'm just gonna put the other phone, so I'm gonna go on TikTok.
The two? Only two. It's okay if you don't know. It's,
All right,
it's
so
an honest question.
I might know.
If you knew, you would be like, yeah, I know.
Brother, it's crazy.
So just one?
Stop the cap.
Easy. I think
Me
that's
too,
it.
yeah.
The two don't know. So do we want to give them at least
Yeah.
three items or not?
I was gonna see if you wanted to go around and see what they know.
Yeah.
They know.
Okay, so what are you doing to make yourself put yourself in a position to get married right now? What are you doing?
Well, every single day.
I do.
I sharpen my skills, my business skills. I listen to podcasts.
Trying to put
make
this
sure
stuff.
I'm on point. You know.
Stop capping, bro.
Definitely still learning how to. Well, I'm making new foods, new dishes, so that I'm ready.
Yo.
But overall, reading books every day, making sure I'm dedicating a lot of time a day. And
I just want to listen to what they say while I'm working.
Personal development.
yeah, I'm really into that.
Okay.
Personal
What
development.
about you? What are you doing to put yourself in a position to get married?
Yeah, shout out to these brothers, man. They're cool with the show.
I've been chilling. I've been like trying to like chill.
Chilling.
I've been trying not to be like so like
Is that what
impulsive.
chilling is?
No, because
Chilling.
sometimes I used to get bothered when I was younger.
The
And
vibe,
later on, I was
yo.
just very like barking a lot. And then like after
Like speed?
Yep.
maybe, but
Right.
like, not like not like him. I was just
I
learning how
got
to
the
shit.
kidding, bro.
I could hold it in and whatever happened. Like people could realize shit on their own at that point. 'Cause I just so. What the fuck? I just know that I've been chilling, so I don't like overreact. If, like maybe my I'm too impulsive. That's all. So I just been chilling.
I don't mean any disrespect.
Here we go.
But you know,
dare you?
it is disrespect, I guess, to your feelings.
Bro.
Like, this is an embarrassment, bro.
Fuck.
Like I would
Bro, he's giving you the fucking opportunity to fucking talk. You're not saying anything, yo.
In positions to be married, it just shows how society has failed.
Shit, yo.
Not what you didn't. You misunderstood what I said. I said I've been chilling, which means I haven't been attacking men or whatever it is that women just assume random things. You feel me? I've been trying to.
You feel me?
So
You feel me?
It's not like I haven't.
You
been
feel me?
working on it.
You feel me? Yo, that's crazy.
How long are you gonna work on it?
That is crazy, brother.
My point is,
All right.
which is
I'm live in
the fact
3
that you're not
platforms
already married,
as of
that
now.
tells me
Okay?
My personal business.
Make sure I gotta
You
put
have no like. There's people that get married after me. I'm 27. Okay.
Okay,
that
this is
beach.
very simple.
Okay, hold on.
So when women are high value, they get swept off the market like that. When you're not swept off the market, you're
All right.
still not married, and you're going on.
So you know,
that means there's some
I'm
issues.
working as of
That
now.
doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Okay?
Doesn't mean you're evil.
I don't know who hurt you.
I'm
It
working.
just means
Yo,
that's what the results show.
that girl, yo.
Like
That's how they used trying to cap, like, hurt her. Nobody hurt. Nobody hurt nobody.
But at the end of that, okay, so why are you worried about the next bitch?
I don't worry about anybody.
Bro.
Okay, so don't worry about it. Why you assuming about my life? You don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Oh shit.
Bro, she's defensive, bro.
Let's just get something.
Bro, he's just talking.
The purpose
You're
of
talking.
being today is to make sure people get the right information. Now, that right information might hurt you or trigger you.
So everybody knows.
Okay, well, that's your
I'm working,
opinion.
okay?
That's your opinion.
It's not my
I am
opinion,
at
it's just
work.
what the facts show.
No.
Officially.
Okay.
I'm
You don't
just
know shit
doing
that's gonna happen
for my
tomorrow.
next
You don't know nothing about
routine in the morning.
Well, I do know that 30% of women today are clinically.
But I love to listen to this,
And
brothers.
you aren't.
And I want to
Sure.
I want
You're attacking
to
women. So what is it?
make
This
sure
is my point.
I am not
You lack emotional intelligence to the
monetizing
point
from
that
these
you think
videos.
might
Everybody
seem
knows, so everybody knows.
instead of exercising
I'm officially not monetizing. I'm just working while I'm listening to them, and I'm here with you, everybody. Okay? I'm not monetizing. I just want to clarify this. I enjoy this show every single time I come home from work.
All right. What about you, Miss Puerto Rico? What are you doing to make yourself more
I'm just home all day, taking care of the kid, cooking.
We have a job though, right?
Yeah, I do have a job, but I work from home.
Okay.
Co-host. Imagine to co-host with one creator. Yo. All right, let's see. How you doing? How you doing? Disconnect Joe Jago? Bruh. Okay.
No, the cooking.
Technical performance.
But
Yo.
I cater to him basically. I'm like his assistant.
Yes, these guys are very annoying on TikTok.
Well, like work. That's the goal though. To stop working.
Are you guys engaged?
No, not yet.
How long?
Explain it all.
2 years.
You guys talked about marriage?
How long were you guys together before? Well, how long have you guys known each other?
We know each other since we were 17.
Damn. And you're 33 now?
Yeah.
So like, what's high
Close
school
like 20 years. 20,
I was
24?
out of high school by then, and I moved to
16
this town for college, and he's from there, so that's where I met him.
Oh, he's from Orlando area.
No, my bachelor's I did in
Yep.
Oh. Interesting. That's Puerto Ricans in that area. Kissimmee, Orlando. That's your master's, right?
It's like
Why does
all-
all your music sound the same? I gotta ask this.
I don't know. That's just reggaeton. That's just.
I got a lot of hate from the Puerto Ricans in the past few weeks. They got all mad at me because I was talking about how their music sounds the same.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah,
That
but
doesn't
about
matter,
funny
bro.
things
How
that
dare
didn't go
you.
well over there.
Yo, shout out for these brothers, man. They're doing an excellent thing, bro. You guys are cool, man. I love to listen to these guys because they're saying real.
Honestly, I don't care. I
real
like
things,
that
man.
money, but the whole you have to learn Spanish is bullshit. Because that's not the primary language here, so.
That's fair.
Yeah, I just kind of make fun of Puerto Ricans because you guys like wave the flag around, but you guys are all nationalists, but you guys don't have a nation. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or a country.
Not really.
Yeah, we don't have a country.
Yeah,
We're just there.
you guys are territory.
Yes.
Congrats. What are the taxes like?
Yo.
It's 11.5 on everything.
Oof. That's it? And no taxes to the federal government?
No, we don't get federal tax.
That's why a lot of people go there for businesses.
Bruh.
Well, at least they have that going for them, right?
Yeah. Sounds like a crime.
It's more for you. It's a benefit for people who live in the 50 states. You can buy real estate there, and I know there's like some benefits tax wise.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
No.
law.
A lot of
22
influencers do it. Crypto guys do it.
Logan Paul, Jake Paul,
Yeah.
yeah, they're there too.
Yeah.
Luke Belmar.
I'm in the rich part too.
Where are you?
I'm in the city. I'm in San Juan, but like Dorado and Fajardo, where they at, that's like rich people area.
All right. So it doesn't seem like anyone's really doing anything to increase their marketability with marriage, I guess. after going through it. So what's going on here? You want to tell them what it is, or what they're missing, or what do you want to tell them?
Well, I think the young lady over here has got it figured out. Sounds like it. She needs to
Yeah, it
work
was very
catering.
important.
Guys, I'm here.
Keep the-
So,
Yeah.
anybody looking at these platforms, I'm on TikTok,
Yeah, but I was a different
YouTube,
like person.
But did
like,
you
Rumble.
Yeah, I did.
Well, he was
meet
hitting
him, but I
After
was
hitting him.
I was loud and obnoxious
Nauseous.
and stupid.
Yeah, you are stupid.
Stupid.
straight up, yo.
All right. You have anything you want to say, though, now that we've established that none of them really know?
Well, I think the society has made women a little extra masculine and they're not approachable today.
That's fucked.
You know, she's very soft, you know, you could just sit next to her, she's cool, you know, approachable. This one already wants to beat me up.
I mean,
I think
sure.
that says everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not that, bro. You're just misunderstanding her.
But see,
And that's why we're
you're
not
still
equally
being
yoked.
combative.
That's not
You're
my
still
thing.
being combative.
Because you're
I'm
talking about me.
I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to Myron.
Bruh.
Let's get
About
that
me.
straight.
The fuck?
Well, you're proving our point.
But the thing
As
is,
we
like,
continue to
so
go.
what, bro? I'm not
So if
y'all
you wanna be in a
wives.
position to
I'm
get
not what
married,
y'all
please
are gonna be
don't
with, so
follow
don't
her.
worry about it.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. Men don't want to go to war with women. We know that.
Sorry.
Sure,
Yo.
they don't. And this is the prime example of what's not being taught to young ladies today.
I'm talking about short to what you previously said.
Men are already going to war with each other. The last thing they need is to go to war with the woman next to them or when they come home. That's just the bottom line, too.
Ain't nobody going to war, bro. When I was in a relationship, I wasn't going to war every time they came home. Whenever things was done behind my back, that's when I said something. So don't,
Right.
just don't.
I'm not talking about your situation. I'm talking generalities.
Dong.
Generalities.
Dong.
And catering, whatever. You don't know what I did for my men when they were there. So you just don't.
So why don't you explain to us? So it sounds like you have a lot to say. So why don't you explain to us?
Bro, I was there
Right.
for them. I'm like, bro, every time, like, I wasn't even like, whenever something happened at first with another whatever they had going on, like,
I just want to make sure everybody gets to know.
I'm not going even. I'm not going. Why would I tell them their situation? Like,
Well,
That
let's
boy
do
is
this.
breaking
Do you
wine.
think there's anything you learned from that? No.
learn from what?
From your prior relationships.
From the failed relationships, like any lessons you learned.
Yeah. Any
So
lessons
everybody
you
gets to
learned
know.
from
Hey,
yourself only.
my name is
So, I mean, work on
Addiel,
yourself
okay?
first,
I'm
'cause
here
I'm gonna reflect
on
that. Whatever it is
social
that I'm not
media,
looking
like I
for,
said,
the
I'm
next
not
person's gonna
monetizing
be like, oh,
anything.
yeah, like,
I'm
not
just
ready for a
here
relationship, probably gonna feel
sharing
like this,
while
whatever.
I'm
I
working.
need
This
to
all the
work on
time I'm
myself.
working. You saw, y'all know.
Relationship that's valid because that's just what it is, and that's why I'm not in a
I'm
relationship. I know that.
starting
What do you
these
think we're from
lights.
last time?
I'm gonna start doing it constantly because
Lack of honesty.
it's very
The
needed
barking, but the
for
barking
me
didn't
and
start
my
till later,
team.
like, if you gonna flirt
That's
with
why my
a bitch in front of
channel
my face,
or
it's
my
different.
account is called like that because
I was on it.
I'm promoting some work that me and my team we're gonna gather. Okay, it's gonna be for the public, so you'll know. But for me to make this happen, you just here I need to mention these guys.
Yeah.
Everything they say
What
is
was the
legit.
question again?
I support them
What was
100%. It's something logical
obviously,
that
these
people just cap,
relationships fail.
like as
Did
we
you
know.
do any
They use cap all the time, and nobody wants to talk about it. That's why I use. And shout out to those brothers because they need to.
People are just not meant to be sometimes.
They bro, they're
Like I
everywhere.
said. So
That's one of the things that you should listen. Besides other influencers out there, I'm gonna become one of those, but I'm gonna become an influencer, but for a good reason because we're gonna offer some services.
He was like, let's say we started off good, and then
So personal accountability here. Where do you go wrong?
where it went wrong was the whole like trying to like, even if like, let's say I was seeing people, that's like the whole, let's say escorting or whatever.
Wait, you
Seeing people, but like, listen, when I was meeting people, I was mostly dealing with their
Yo.
shit. One time I ran off and I didn't mean to do that, so whatever. But when I'm with somebody, I'm loyal as fuck. My last relationship, I wasn't touching no, like, bro, I was just meeting them, having a conversation. I was like, bro, like, it's whatever. The one before that, it was like, you know, like, it started out good, like, I was, you know, talking to people, and then later on, like, shit got, like, some dude was, like, threatening me with, like, somebody outside the table with a bunch of shit. I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck am I supposed to know?
TikTok,
But, like, for real.
Rumble,
So it's like,
YouTube.
I'm like, and then he's just like, oh, you don't do this, that shit. It's like, bro, there's situations that you just don't like. Bro, I can, when I was 15, the dude had me on my neck when I was 15, and I didn't even
Yo.
want to do that shit. He tried to force me to eat my pussy. I was like, nah, bro. Like, there's people, bro, and he gave me $500 and dipped, bro.
Wait.
And then another dude tried to choke me out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And yeah, you want to cut yours?
Please.
Yeah. That's good.
Bruh.
Yeah, cut our
And
YouTube.
follow us on Rumble.
Oh, bro, cut YouTube, yo.
Freshfitterumble.com/DeVoid Kids. Come on over, guys. I think we're up on your Rumble too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get off YouTube and then just come on over.
Either way, when I'm trying to get to, sorry, I went to so deep.
No.
Went from fresh and fit to fresh and therapy.
No. You've been through a lot.
Give us 1 second of this.
No. Teach you. You've been through a lot, and that's not easy to go through. You know.
Bro, my mom died last year. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm about tired.
Yeah. So understandably, that's a lot to go through.
Yeah, but it's something that I shouldn't have been
It's
listening
just
to.
serious question.
I'm not, yo. This
I
is,
got almost raped twice, if you want to hear the truth. And not
bruh.
only
Wait,
that, but like the
let me
second
cut
person
this.
tried to
This is one of the things that I understand that girls, man.
No,
Because first, like I get to understand that because they just put themselves in that really an emotion thing. You just want to enjoy and gather, but they don't know that the outcome from other guys is gonna be harder. You know, you don't know what the other person is gonna do at the party. You don't know what the other person is gonna do at the festival. You don't know, and that's, bro. You know, that's crazy, bro.
Definitely was
Yeah.
deep.
That's
I'm
crazy,
sure
yo.
the words
And I know very
Working
well.
at a moment,
It's
working at a
very
moment,
personal.
enjoying the show.
So
I do
what
love
helped me
enjoying the
was
show.
my
I just want to do a
relationship with
disclaimer.
Jesus,
I'm not
and then also working on my
monetizing
mindset
from the
and
show.
understanding
Okay?
it's not what happened to me,
I'm not monetizing from the show. I'm not. I have no platform monetized. Even though I have access in TikTok, but I just don't care about that. I'm listening. I'm enjoying. I'm having a chill and calm evening, just chatting here. Want to step in and chat or do something, or just want to hop in and leave. That's fine. Yo, what's going on, man? Ethan?
Especially, yeah. Somebody feeding me and
I cannot hear you, buddy.
all like those stuff.
Stop feeding her!
It's interrupt you.
It's true. And yes, I've been in Orlando and just post some stories like I'm here and there.
Chilling, working, you know.
Would like
Well,
to
listening to
play
podcast,
Dirty
yo.
Bingo.
Wait, who?
See anybody?
Wait, who the hell is Dirty Bingo?
Yeah, up.
It's a guy. He is in your castle.
I cannot hear you, buddy.
Oh, Castle Club
Yeah,
niggas.
speak up.
Yes, he's from your club, and yes, he was
Yeah.
a guy.
There you go.
Yo, you know what he was? What's his name?
How much, man? Working,
Oh.
you know.
I still don't know what
Have
they're
very- Yeah, I'm listening to podcast and Rumble platform while I'm going live in different platforms, man. I'm in Chicago. It's cool. It's kind of chilling, man. You know, but not that crazy. You know, we had the first snow. Where you at? Oh, Canada. Oh, nice. That's cool.
What?
So how's the country there, man? I've been listening to a lot of stuff.
You see, he's scared to say something because he thinking he knows
How's the country there? What?
Yes. So, you know, guys, that's why I need to know to keep
Oh, that's cool.
of anyone who's
Just keep pushing, man. Keep pushing the content, you know? Eventually it's gonna help you out. Just diversify for different platforms, man. Try Rumble. Try Rumble too. Rumble is just is hitting, you know, especially he's from Canada. Do you know that? It's very, very free speech in there. It's a real cool platform, man.
Make sure we tap the screen, guys.
Yeah. They're gonna hit that.
Who, me, mayonnaise?
There you go.
No, mayonnaise, and I wasn't
Anybody?
No, a big pile of mayonnaise.
There you see.
Mayo.
Mustard. I don't eat mayo, by the way.
You don't know?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna follow you, buddy.
Mayonnaise,
I'll give you a
no
follow back.
mayo, Coke,
Yeah, I'm here, man. I mean, I'm just working because I have an appointment tomorrow in the morning. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, no worries, man. You know, teamwork on that.
First class lady?
I don't eat in McDonald's. Guys, you know, sometimes they don't make somebody bigger because I have a bigger value.
Hard to see what's going on, man. It's different platforms at a time.
That sometimes got make the big man for the big woman. Nobody is the same.
discuss.
You know, what is the most beautiful flower for you in the world? Yes, please, for you.
Oh, for me, a dandelion.
Dandelion. Okay, anyway, it's a dandelion, you know. You know, if it's the most beautiful flower, so look, whenever you go to watch for the dandelions, you will never see all the same. There'll be some will be bigger, smaller, more fluffy, more yellow, more white. You'll all are different. So God make us different because it's a cool to be not like everyone. You know, in Miami, when you go out, you see everybody have a fake boobs, fake ass, fake lips,
Yo,
fake everything. But me, I'm pure organic, so don't panic. It's organic.
organic, yo.
The most important, I have a good soul. I have a sense of humor. I'm a nice girl, and whenever I will meet my perfect man, I'm gonna lose weight. Don't worry, if you will willing. But you know, maybe he will not.
Welcome to the stream.
What? Why don't you lose it before? What is the problem about that? It's unhealthy. Who said it's that I'm unhealthy? I'm much more healthy than most of you. Why people think it's not healthy?
How do you know that?
Wait a second. I'm very healthy. I'm very hyperactive.
You sure?
Yes, I am. I don't have an insurance.
Can you run 1 mile without dying?
Bro, I will be there hosting the around. Yeah, there'll be the 15%.
I want to see.
What is
Yeah.
happening? Look, go to my Instagram. You'll see I do a lot of dancing classes and etc.
First, whoever wins,
I ran track, you know that, right? In high school.
that was years ago, nigga.
Sure.
But I asked because you said you were open to losing it if you find a man.
If he will willing, I say, but I'm sure he will not. How can he ask me to lose the weight?
Well, what if he was homeless and he said, "Hey, I'll find a home once we get in a relationship"?
Whoa, speak slowly from Ukraine. What?
What if you found a homeless guy and he said, "Yeah," but he said, I'll find a home after we get together. And then you said, hey, I'll lose weight when we get together.
Why I would talk to homeless men?
So why would a guy talk to a fat girl?
There you go.
Yo, she got cooked, yo.
No, and the second,
guys.
and the second, no. And the second, you know, that I have a lot of attention from the man. If I would ever feel the lack of attention, maybe I would do something. But I love myself and people love me. And you see, I have a lot of fans from your shows who follow me and he invited me for fucking dates, so I'm okay.
Most of them are
Hold on.
disgusting.
These men?
How disgusting.
The men in your DMs.
Man, where?
The men in your DMs that want to take you out and stuff.
Why not?
Are they actually?
How do you know my man in my Insta? You don't know me. So he was a good guy. He has a business. He invited me for Dirty Bingo because he's own drink and etc. So
Wait,
what's
wait,
going
wait.
on with that? I don't know, she's just jealous or what? Somebody invited me for
Okay,
the
he said do 10 jumping jacks. And it, we'll believe you. He said do 10 jumping jacks real quick. You know, 10 jumping jacks. You got it?
Bro, you should pay me for that because my boobs will be, fluffy
Whoa.
every day, like in Marilyn Monroe,
Whoa,
so
Marilyn
I
Monroe.
did a big show
These
for
sugar
you, so
fluffy
I'm gonna
coat
pay
that they
you.
leave on. What the?
Chris, baby.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm sure Chris have also big boobies, not only me.
Yeah.
Show me.
Oh.
Okay, Chris, show me the boobies and we'll do the jumping jack. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know, you always hiding that in the room. Show me boobs. Because you just know how to talk on fat, so show me
Let's
your
keep
boobs.
this train
Go.
moving.
Okay. Yeah, let's move forward. All right. So you
Bruh.
can do it now.
Why?
Just for the audience, you know?
Entertain
them.
purposes.
That's what you do for a living, right? Yeah. So you gotta scale.
Entertainment?
Yeah. Oh,
You're gonna get more DMs for sure.
we
I
did.
guarantee you that. I'm
Bruh.
not jealous. I promise you.
I
Girl.
concentrated in the football because
Okay, we can move forward.
Oh, that ain't the stretch, man. Paperwork gets so long.
Right now.
no. Why should I know that?
Yo, no hope, man.
Yeah.
Chris, come on, man.
Wait, what? Yo, you carried her fresh, not me.
Nigga, you brought her here.
Yeah, but you carried her.
Yeah, for a stream.
Yeah, for the stream.
That hurt, yo.
Radikish.
Thank you for your service, Devori. I'm a fellow Army vet, 11 beat grunt, OEF 2006 to 07 in Ghazni, Kandahar, Kabul. Been warned and we're blessed to be here. Fellow vets, seek help and check on your battle buddy.
Flexing a little bit,
22 a
yo.
day is too many. Stay safe and respect.
Flex and see. Yo.
Kabul is the capital of Afghanistan, just so everybody understands.
The ugly bitch that sells pussy knows deep down she is perfect. That's why she's so triggered. Anything you want to say back to Cash?
See that? Yo. Ain't flexing. You just how to fucking show up. That's how it is, yo.
Who's up next? Quick slap.
Yeah,
Will
work
finally
out.
take iron and fresh
You want to work
better
out?
themselves? Will the Puerto Rican chick learn to be a better wife and not hit her man? Is Majin Bo going to turn the world into chocolates? Find out a new next episode of
That was funny. That was funny. That was perfect. That was funny. That was perfect. Yeah. That's like 2 minutes.
Something like that. Not that quick.
Shorty on the left.
So I get to work.
But yeah.
That's not a justification. It's not an excuse. I get to work, buddies.
You know what?
You got stretch, boy.
No,
Because your
but it's
condition
cool. Like, you gonna
moves.
get yours eventually. You gonna see, bro. It's not moving.
Brad, what you complaining of, boy?
What kind of
Keep
question
talking
is that?
shit. Keep talking shit.
Yeah.
Keep talking shit and see what
What
happens.
is that question?
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm excited.
Yeah, true.
Yo, what's that shit?
Yo, look at savage.
What's the savage, bro? What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, he's trying.
Young Juan.
Young Juan.
Like,
Fucking Young Juan.
Young Juan, come on, man. Young Juan is wild in. All right. Excuses from a fatty. Is anyone surprised? You wouldn't have excuses not to go through the fridge, though. You have anything you want to say back to him?
You want to punch this nigga? Get his ass. Come on, Devori, you want to laugh.
Yo, come on, boy, man. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
just live a little.
Come on, boy. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
You want to sponsor him or not?
What should I say? I don't
He
speak
said you go to the
Spanish.
fridge too much.
Okay, so what? You're jealous that I have food in my fridge?
What? Yo,
He said
what?
twice.
Yo.
What was? Oh, guys.
Why she, bro? Yo,
I'm
that's
okay.
crazy.
I love myself the way I am, and I have very big
Yeah, that's
self-confidence. And you know what, guys? The people love me the
Very
way I
big
am.
confidence.
And you know what? I'm happy because I have
She
very
cute, bro. She
happy
cute. She
life.
cool.
And for this, I don't need to do anything because I'm happy inside. And when you're happy inside, you spreading this happy, positive vibes. And people love me the way I am. And you know, by the way, if you don't know, energy is fluid. The people notice your appearance only 15 minutes. After that, they don't notice that. Yes,
once you
because
start
they talk to you on the vibes, on the when you feel yourself good, the energy. Yes. So I don't care.
The aura.
And anyway, my big weight helped me to be more famous, It's also
Right.
because I'm not like everyone. I'm different.
All right.
Plastic.
All right.
I was like young.
Yo.
Yeah. I didn't sleep much last night.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
What else we got here?
Yo, that's
Let's talk about
fucking
these
crazy.
Because this is exactly how they become, not knowing the difference between men wanting to fuck them and be with them. Damn shame. Thanks for sharing this, bro. I did 8 years myself. And that's from quiet.
I have
Quiz
1
workouts.
million
Thank you for
offers
your
about the
service.
fucking. I have no problem with this at all. Dating, fucking, no problem, guys.
No problem. Problem.
Yo, by the way,
Bruh, yo.
Yeah, hold on. See, that right there is the problem, right? So women need to understand that men will, of course, have sex with you, but that doesn't mean they're going to financially put themselves on the line for you, meaning marriage, and then take you around their family and their business partners, etc. So, just something to understand.
okay.
You talking to me or general?
Yeah, you know,
No, in general.
All right.
He's talking to you.
Bruh, that's crazy, yo.
We have a Tesla or no? Frank Flash.
Wait. Bro, this chat is something else.
Yeah, this guy's crazy. I know. Okay, what else we got?
That's it.
That was it? All right.
Questions? Chris, talk left, bro.
Oh, come on, bro. I had to.
Fresh.
Oh,
For the
let me
girls, man.
edit
Yes,
post.
I am lit, but the questions for the girls, like they ask questions
Got
for
you.
you guys.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. Yeah, fresh, relax.
Yo.
Nigga, blackie, darkie, black knight. Yo, are you okay, man? You okay? Come on, man. Read it. Why do men downplay women have no emotion? Yeah, fresh. Read. You understand this?
Bro.
Why do men downplay women have motion?
Hold on, that.
Who have no motion.
Oh, Lucy.
Oh,
Why
see
do
who
men
they,
downplay
yo.
women that have motion?
Oh, okay.
That
I
have
was writing
motion?
so quick, so because
It's a nigger talk for why do men
They're
they-
popping. Or
yeah,
they go,
yeah, why do they not
Yeah.
acknowledge women that have
What's
clout
this?
or attention or whatever?
Oh,
Because men don't care about that. That's the
Facts.
bottom line to it.
When you say emotion, are you talking about like career wise or clout wise or what?
career wise.
Yeah, it doesn't benefit.
I mean, isn't it bad if a girl cares about a guy's clout too?
But that's what you guys care about. You guys care about social status. We don't.
It's very simple.
Yes.
Women care about security, stability, which is why men should be money driven, purpose driven.
Right.
And of course, men care more about what? Someone who's going to be their
Facts.
helpmate, someone who's
Facts.
going to
Facts,
support
yo.
them, be compatible, be easy to live with. So it doesn't matter what your profession is, as long as you meet those attributes, it's good. That's why a man would date a woman who works at McDonald's, but a woman would not date a man who works at McDonald's. It's very simple.
Yeah, I'm a Sample Tigers. So let me ask you this.
I've dated
Okay.
some, bro. I've
Hold on, let me just go to her. So, like, let's say you were with a guy and he spent like more time getting dressed than you,
Yeah.
and he spent more money and time on designer, and he takes longer to shop than you. How'd that make you feel?
I don't know like that.
I don't want to
Be annoying, right?
Yeah,
Why would it be annoying?
because a woman should be able to do that more longer than a man.
Perfect. So it would probably be frustrating, annoying. It's like, why is it trying to be like a woman, right?
Mhm.
That's how we feel when girls have a career.
Ooh.
But I don't feel like
That's
you
why your
would
emotion
date-
means nothing.
I don't think you, Myron, personally would date someone.
So what are we
Like,
supposed to do if we're single? Like,
Let her finish. What are you saying?
You wouldn't date anyone that works at McDonald's.
I would.
You would.
What
Yeah,
the?
absolutely.
Come on.
Yo,
You
what?
too fresh?
Nigga, you said
Wait, yo, Nishi.
Okay, that's shocking.
Guys,
See,
fuck
hold
you
on,
for
Chris,
less.
Chris, here's the problem, right?
Guarantee you,
Hold on,
guys,
Chris.
fuck you for less.
Here's the problem.
Pretty face,
Here's the problem.
hair.
Chris, shut up. You
Fresh.
focus
Come on,
on
shut up.
what you think is right.
Mhm.
We're telling you how men operate. You're like, oh, that can't be true. But we're telling you to your face what it is.
Well, she's applying
No,
her
no.
standards to us. Like, she would
Yeah.
never date a guy that works at McDonald's.
No, I'm
So
not
she's like,
saying-
yeah, I wouldn't do it.
And that's
Date a girl that
fine.
works at McDonald's.
But
That's
we
not
would.
true.
It's just surprising.
Why?
My ex-girlfriend was like a waitress. I didn't give a shit.
Hold on, question.
That didn't matter to me at all.
How did he meet his wife?
And you were a multimillionaire at that time?
Hold on. How he met his wife?
How'd you meet your wife?
She worked for me. And my juice
Juice bar.
just
She's not rich. She's not a business owner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know,
see,
they go
that-
for
that's why-
convenience.
That's why I asked at the very beginning, where were you getting your information? Because women tell women about that, men want to see that you have money and you have things going for yourself. No, men want to see somebody that's approachable, that they can work with, that they can have peace with. That doesn't require a career. It doesn't require you to have money. That's all internal. And most women are not going to have it because they're not taught these things. That's just the reality of our society. It's totally failed.
Yeah, the simplest way to put it is like that same level of frustration you have where like if you had let's say a serious boyfriend and he took longer to get dressed than you, he spent more money on clothing than you. Whenever you guys went out shopping, you were sitting around waiting for him to pick out, a watch or clothes and shoes. You get annoyed by that and frustrated. That's how we feel about women that have careers. At first, it's like, oh, this is cool. Then you're like, oh, wow, this is fucking annoying.
Really?
if a guy
Yes,
really
it
worried
is-
about
it's a way,
emotion or asks too much about it, you need to stay away from him.
Yeah.
No.
Overwhelmingly, men would prefer a girl that isn't in the limelight and doesn't have emotion, as you would say.
So,
The only time I've ever seen a guy care about a woman's emotion is when he's trying to like use her, which is not a good dynamic you want anyway as a man.
but when he's using her, he's putting all his resources into her and investing in her in order for her to produce for him, right?
Not really. I mean, if he's coming in saying I need a chick with emotion, he's coming in from a extraction perspective.
Mm.
That's how women date. Women date from that perspective of
Yeah.
what can I gain and what value can I extract, which is fine. It's your biology. But for us, if a guy's coming in with that mindset, that's not going to be good for you as a female.
Yo,
So this is a good answer.
you is not gonna be.
To be honest, pretty much.
No, fuck.
It's not true.
Unless you.
Well,
There's a lot of men that are super interested
It's-
in
it's
women.
very
So they're interested in having
Smashing with
sex.
you, fucking you, yeah.
Oh,
No,
I
that's
just
not
said what
true, I
it
don't-
is.
So,
Not
so
engaged.
where's
So
your
where's
man?
your man then?
Where's your man then?
Well, you already know the story. I don't have a man right now because I left a long-term relationship.
Right.
So, where's your new man?
I'm not gonna get into a
If men
relationship
actually
right
wanted
away.
entrepreneur women that were successful, you would have had a guy like that immediately. Right?
So would y'all
Right
have
after
a
my
girl
ex.
by now if y'all were, appealing to a woman or something like that? Like, where's y'all
They're not the
relationship?
same.
But y'all worried about our relationships.
Okay. The
Why-
metric of success for
why-
women and the metric
man.
of success for a man are two different things. Like a man's metric of success is how many women can he attract. A woman's metric of success is how many men can she get that she wants to commit to her.
Mhm.
I mean, we're very different. It's
You have a dick?
Y'all want a lot of women to commit to y'all though. That's- So it's
Bruh,
like-
yo. Y'all listen
I
to
mean,
the brothers,
it's
man. I
not
just want to
like-
make a disclosure.
Yeah.
I'm working and I enjoy the watching the show man, all the time. Every single time I have
Question.
a gap of time, I'm listening to these brothers, man. These brothers
Nobody
are
does. It's like the
bro, they
first
are
time
outstanding,
for everybody,
man.
you know? I
they
mean,
are
you meet
genuinely
somebody, you
saying
don't,
facts
You don't
from
know, like, you're
to me,
getting to
and
know
they're
the
not
person.
even knowing
Listen,
what the heck
every
what
man
we're
in
on. They're
America
living
right
on
now is
right
gonna
now.
marry this woman.
They're
It's
schooling
just-
these
it just
girls,
happens. One day he wakes up and he's like,
and I'm not
That's
making sure I'm not
He doesn't
monetizing for
have
this.
that epiphany.
I
He's
have
not
the
gonna
videos
do
here
it.
on different
That's just
platforms,
the
but
bottom
I'm
line.
just
That's why
working
most women
while
have
I'm listening to these
relationships that are
legend
going on for
shows.
6, 7
I
years,
love these shows, man.
no
With these
engagement,
brothers.
still boyfriend and girlfriend. And the answer is always,
Not bad.
yeah, we will get married once we get a house. We'll get married once I make more money. No, if you're gonna get married, you'll make a decision and go down to the courthouse and just get it done. That's
Facts.
what my wife and I did. It's very simple. It costs $120. It's not complicated.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that
Society
you
made it
just,
complicated.
whenever she feels like to divorce man, she's gonna drop the contract. Just a contract. That's how it is, and the state's gonna get the
It's
portion.
just something on paper.
It's crazy.
legal
No,
document.
you want to bring a
The
woman.
fact is,
I
what
personally, I
benefits
want to
to
bring
being
a
married?
woman.
Think
I'll bring
about
it to the
it. More
church. That's
people
it,
think
and
it's
make
a
a
trap.
ceremony. That's
Women
it.
do. They think
That's
it's a
me.
death sentence for something.
Other people they
It's
have
not.
that.
I mean, my wife, she lives a
Tradition
great
following
life.
up.
She gets to wake up in the morning. She takes care of our son. She doesn't have to pay any bills whatsoever. She can do whatever she wants throughout the day. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a great life. She's not responsible for anything except making meals, nurturing our son,
Facts.
and being a nice person to live with.
Yep.
And guess what? You guys want to hear something nice? She
TikTok.
has her own business online.
So, bro, she has a career.
See?
And she's the
See?
Bro, okay, and yeah,
That's how it
women
is.
don't need a career.
Oh, she's my.
Yo.
She didn't have that business when I met her.
Bro, but she still has a
Because-
business.
Well, I don't want the
She has her
government
own
being
career.
involved in my marriage, man. I won't even have the government. Just
Let's say she decided to shut her business down and not work anymore. He wouldn't go anywhere.
She's not gonna do that. She's bored.
But I'm explaining to you, like, his attraction for her is not contingent upon her business.
Exactly.
But if he were to lose his job and his ability to provide, she would lose respect for him, and attraction would go down. So her attraction is contingent upon his ability to create resources. Men and women aren't the same.
And it's not like bored towards him, she's just bored in general. Like sometimes we like to work because we're bored. Like we don't want to just sit home and not do
bored,
shit. Like if she
yo.
can work remote and if she likes that, she likes her job, right?
Hold on.
She likes it.
If I'm bored, I don't think about working.
yeah, if you're bored, you're just not working. You're not performing. You have a burden of performance in this world. What the heck? You got things to do, bro.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, so
What
that's
do
what.
you feel to these sugar fluffy code that they live on, like
I mean, but it helped her, like you know,
Like
she could do
fucking,
something
I don't
else,
know,
like remote.
Spring
she likes it, so
Princess
it's like, it's not
background
like I meant, like,
music.
in a bad way. I mean, like like it's just something to do. Like
The
in
hell?
this life, you need something to distract
Oh my
yourself.
God, man.
Yo,
Comments
these
that, bro,
girls.
okay, fine. I'm not gonna come here no more if you're gonna keep saying that I'm not saying shit that's valuable because it's pointless of me coming back.
I mean, like,
No, I
don't
think-
having a good time.
Yeah,
right? Like,
I think the
like,
point here is that men look
That
at
girl, she
women
hurt, yo.
as someone who's going to be a potential mother,
Bro, she
someone
hurt,
that they
yo.
can bring around their family, their business partner.
draw-
someone
you see a
they
girl
can
have
take
tattoos,
pride
bro.
because they know
You see a
they're
girl who has
beautiful,
tattoos,
they're easy to live
she
with.
carrying
That's
trauma.
what men value more than anything else.
All my
And
friends,
women
all the
obviously
girls I
value
study with,
security.
all they have tattoos. They're
Stability.
ink all over.
And when
The
men
bigger the
can't
tattoo,
make
the
money
bigger the
and
trauma
can't
you get.
provide, even if the woman is a
Yo,
breadwinner,
that's
has
crazy.
that
You can have a
tendency
little butterfly and
to
stuff.
be
I don't know.
jealous.
I'm not the pro in tattoos. I just have one, but no. Yo,
Yeah, I mean, look,
No.
ladies.
What's the
if
point
you
of
guys
that?
don't understand the concept that men
And I don't like it. I just gonna get rid of
your
it.
money and your emotion is
Just don't have
yours.
time. I'm working all the
You're
time.
never gonna get it.
That should be both ways though. Nobody should be like, okay, just be you want a girl that just wants you for your money, or you want a girl that wants you for you.
If you have money, it shows you have discipline. It shows
okay,
you
but
have goals made.
Do you want a
better than me.
conversation, like, or do you want just somebody that lives off of your money?
They're not
Do you want a
living
pet or you want a human?
But see, you're looking at the wrong perspective. We don't look at it as she's living off my money.
But what I'm, you know.
It's because you see it through that lens. You have that lens where you see stuff.
Yeah, come on,
green and
sister,
white.
kill
You
her.
don't see it black and white and gray.
Put her in
I
her
mean,
place,
y'all
bro.
complain about women only want money, and then y'all talk about, come on now, like I don't want to hear it. 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 And you're supporting this shit because I don't know why, but I honestly don't.
Me,
wanna
I'm
hear it.
supporting
I don't give a fuck right now.
I'm supporting it because I live it.
Go
Like,
ahead.
I don't
Okay,
have
of
to.
course you do. Obviously,
I don't
So
have to
just
work.
don't-
Yo, this is live.
I don't like
This is
being
live,
mad
bro.
because I'm not that.
This
far
is
off
live,
being
bro.
When it comes to like,
That is
life.
live.
you know, like, it's a Brenda, like, it's a
I'm tired.
podcast. It's a podcast. If you're tired, stop talking.
I think the point that just needs to be clarified is that we should be complimenting each other.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so if two people are masculine, that doesn't work.
That
okay?
girl, she
It
has
has to
two
be
cups and
masculine,
stack, bro.
feminine.
She yo,
Brenda,
she drunk.
you're tired. Relax.
I just think that is the message that's being lost in this way.
Emotion kicking
Feminism
in,
that
bro.
is continuing to destroy society as we know it, and it just needs to be called out. You know, women are at their best when they're the nurturers. They do things men can't do. You think I got patience for my son? Like, let's be honest. That's why the male lion will kill a cub in a heartbeat. It's the lioness that actually protects the cubs. It's in her innate nature to nurture. That's not a man's nature. His nature is to train, provide, protect.
I am coming for it all.
Do you cheat?
I was born with something inside me that refuses to settle for average and grateful for it.
Men are cheating.
I am a warrior, a destroyer,
He's Caribbean.
pure violence, and all that I desire is the sheer glory of victory. Mercy is for the weak, surrender for those who have no conviction. I am coming for the world, and all it has to offer. Nothing will stop me. I care for nothing more than to see my name carved
Just
in
whatever you make sure.
for
Yeah.
the world to bow before my greatness. I am coming for it all.
The way we like define it is it's simply just the truth and the ugly truth about certain things. So when it comes to relationships with women, it's the ugly truth that women are stupid. If we're going to be very honest, that's what it comes down to. Is that a lot of women are dumb. They lack critical thinking skills. They don't know what's best for them. Feminism has come here and diluted the water, and women don't really understand what men are interested in and what they want. So that's what it is. I mean, when we went around the table just now, we asked, "Hey, what are you doing right now to be?"
Yo,
to get
she
married,
walked
or,
out, bro.
What do you think men look for?
Yeah.
None of the girls were able to answer.
Get out of
had-
here, bro.
had
I'm
an
coming
idea.
back. Man, no
And that
back.
kinda
You
comes
already
into-
know it's special.
What I talk about when I say guys just need to be aware of like how women move in today's day and age and adapt accordingly.
Yeah.
Because things are cooked, bro. Things are really cooked. Like the fact that, like he said, he asked, "What are you doing right now actively to get married?" And like no one had a real concrete answer or knew how to phrase it or understand. Like it'd be crazy. Like if someone was to ask us, "What are you guys doing to be a more capable husband?" I'm working in my business. I'm going to the gym. I'm learning how to speak another language, whatever. We'd be able to tell you, line by line, the different things that we're doing to become a better
Yo,
counterpart
that girl
for a
walked out,
partner so that
bro.
we can eventually have a family. But when I pose the question to women, they're never able to
They've
answer
been
the question.
getting walked
Rather,
out, bro,
they'll
lately,
go
bro.
ahead and just tell you what they want to
They
say.
just
Like,
don't
oh,
want 'em.
and this goes to show how little women care about what men want. And the reason why this is an issue is that if you don't care about what men want, you're not going to do what's required to get a man that you want. And at the end, and this is the thing is like, if more women listen to us, they'd be able to find a husband or get married or whatever, because we call it like.
Because that's their goal. Ultimately, that is their goal. I ask my friends, what is your goal in life? They go like,
the problem is that
I have family.
women don't like hearing the truth if it offends them.
okay,
So if the message is too,
I'm gonna have
I guess,
a
trash,
husband one day.
I don't want to hear
and they
this.
use imagine, but they use
Like, they don't wanna
capping
hear
through
it.
a
She can't
life.
take the truth.
They don't
So she got
know
up and walked out.
time is against
Perfect example of what I'm trying to explain.
against everybody.
Like, that's just reality, unfortunately.
But what was wrong with my answer when you asked me?
That's
What was
the
your
point.
answer?
You gave the man. So for example, you answered it.
Like go to these. Like go to these.
But what do men actually want?
Well, they want us to be developed, not
You
just
gave a
mentally,
bunch of
physically.
answers that like it's personal self-development to make you like a better entrepreneur. Yeah.
No, it's not true. I actually do self-development for how to be more feminine, like how to be more high value of a woman. I work on my business every single day. Like that's exactly what a man would want.
I mean, that's good, but let's be honest.
Bro.
We don't want to date an entrepreneur.
It's not.
It's like
not
being
the top, it's not like-
masculine, managing as a man, and then you go with the girl and you're like, yeah, give me your arm and knife. Yeah, hug me, hug me, hug me, babe.
According to
You got a
me,
fucking girl with that energy, bro. I don't even want to date myself.
I mean,
I don't want to go out with a girl who just had the same character as a man, bro. What the hell?
There's a whole.
It's like saying that girl crashed our car against another car, hit and run, and then they catch her and eventually, oh, no, that's not a girl. That's a tranny, bro. What the hell?
I haven't been dating.
Yeah, I know, yo.
People going out. You see how men operate.
It's hard.
You see how men operate?
Yeah, they're all ready.
Just another girl in the pub.
You think?
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
So the point is that like what men want and what men
Fresh. I can't be
You're on yachts, events, you see people.
Yeah, I do, and they all want to.
Crack.
And then that's it. Back to the next one.
Mm.
So if you want to get wiped up, you can't do the same things I did. It's gonna be different.
In which I don't.
And we're telling you how men operate. You're like, well, it should be this way, that way. No, just think differently.
Yeah, see, for us, the problem is women are listening to women instead of women listening to women.
That's what happened.
And that's what I mean when I say, like,
Bro.
people get mad at me when I say we need to take women's rights away or make them second-class citizens again. But I do mean that to some degree because a lot of women are dumb. For example, if we got rejected by a girl and she said, oh, I like my guys to be 6 foot or taller, or I want a guy with this thing, we wouldn't sit there and tell her why, right? If a girl says, I like tall guys. None of us are going to sit here and question her, like, why? What do you mean? What, like, short guys are cool.
You should like 5'8".
You should like 5'8". Like, what? We don't police you
Yo,
guys.
Mr. Mom 64 is it? I'm a pro kid.
It is what it is. We don't question what women are attracted to.
See.
But for some odd reason, women want to sit there and try to tell us what we should be attracted to.
Yo, what's going on?
Try to tell us, oh, no.
How are you? Where are you at?
But you got to lower your standards.
Nigeria. Oh, yeah? Nice. How about you, buddy? Good. I'm in America.
To say what we're all thinking. We all want the same things, honestly. It's just that
How old do I look like?
you have, the more you can be honest. We're saying what a lot of guys are thinking. This podcast has become
You're close.
out of nothing. It's because
Yeah, add 3 more.
taboo topic of
Add 2 more.
refusing to listen
Yep.
to their bullshit.
4, yeah.
Because
Working.
That's
That's cool.
We want, it's, oh, well, no, I don't want
How you doing, bro, down
You
there?
shouldn't want that, or you should want to go out
Good.
to go get or grow emotion. It's like, dude, we're not
Hey, I'm working. I'm gonna give you a follow. Follow back, okay?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I will.
All right, gotcha, both. Come on, Gerald.
Oh, my bro, I'll follow you back now.
All right, brother. Okay, keep it Gucci, okay? You keep it Gucci, bro.
Yeah.
Keep thriving. Stay out of the trouble.
How do I get right?
Yeah,
I'll stay out of trouble, bro. Thank you so much.
that's good, boy. Keep pushing, man.
You
Don't you don't have to discern and learn what's good and bad, boy. Because out there's a lot of people so ready to go to behind bars or heaven. For real. All right, bro. I'm staying here, but if you wanna scroll or finish it, but I'm working, because I have things to do tomorrow in the morning. So don't mind me. I'm gonna be here. If you wanna get some people tapping in the screens, I get a couple of taps. Let's see. There you go.
You married?
Just understand that you're limiting
No yet.
handicapping yourself.
No, but
Because now your standards went up.
I'm living good. I'm living a good
Alongside
life.
that, as you increase status and income, you want to hire a guy.
So that's how it's supposed to be. You got things to do in this world.
Double tap on the screen, guys. Join the live and share the live.
Yeah. Tap right here. I just tap it.
So the bottom line is, if you
Listening to the show in Rumble platform.
you are not married.
Have you ever heard of Rumble?
That tells you already something is off.
Me?
Because
Yeah,
if
Rumble
I
platform.
would have married you like that.
It's called Rumble.
Why they do on that?
Then
What's that?
That doesn't mean you're evil.
What do they do wrong?
It's like YouTube, but it's a new platform. It's called Rumble.
That's what Myron's saying.
Yeah, it's like you. No, for real. No, seriously. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, for streaming too. You can stream, but the streaming, yeah, bro. The streaming app in your mobile device is called Rumble Studio. So I'm live in those too, So here, let me show you real quick.
So when they keep you for
Rumble Studio, yeah, that's the one. See, it's cool. You're seeing yourself, I'm seeing myself here. Those are cool.
How many followers do you have on there?
Yeah, check out Rumble. It's cool. So cool. You can monetize too.
It's cool. It's great.
I'll check it
I
out.
understand that like men would want to go.
All right, boy.
But then why?
So I'm gonna be here, guys.
Why do men want to like?
But if you want to end it, it's fine. So I'm gonna be working, okay?
We should leave and let you walk. You need to walk.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Vivian.
Anything.
What was that?
Let's say you don't smash, right? So you're just gonna keep them around. They're still gonna want you, and then you can see how they
What's the
react.
what?
No. They'll wait.
Yeah.
Shoot. And then be like, got you now. I'm gonna move on. Look at this. Gotcha, bitch.
I get that, but let's say you don't smash.
What's that?
So you just have a line of men that still want you.
I'm not sure. I don't.
So I
Once they do smash you,
man who wait, nigga, I wait for fucking 2 years. Nigga. Oh,
I ain't going yet. Oh, boy.
I'm waiting on you. Nigga, I'm
You guys so high.
But you're thinking,
One point you have.
yeah,
I
right.
know. No, he said he wants to walk. That's what he said.
But again, it's
I'm
not-
working.
I'll tell you what it is.
The whole thing is just
Listen,
working.
this way. Man,
No, I
Shit,
agree.
shit.
Nah, people there, but they don't want
what?
Yeah, check out Rumble platform.
But no, all right, let me ask you a question.
You can make money too
If I
there.
whacked off to porn every day,
So cool. I'm just saying I'm not monetizing from this platform as of now, but I'm working. So I'm just chatting around,
But then I came and I told you I get hella.
about listening to my favorite show while working.
Fair. What about you, Mr.
They
Walker?
make money there.
Yeah, you can make money.
It would make sense, right? That's exactly.
You got
what
monetized.
Offer you fucking dates and shit. Bro. Like women need to get this through their head, man. Like
Yeah, so
I can't be in my head, bro.
men offering to date you or take you out.
What was that?
Feigning courtship is like me saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna whack off to this bitch on porn and
What was that?
chick on porn. I get a lot of women." It doesn't take skill for men to come up to you and say, "Oh, we should hang out sometime." Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. The skill is this: is your guy getting down on a knee and giving you a ring? That's the only like flex a woman can have. You don't get a flex by just being in your DM. You don't get a flex by guys texting. You don't get a flex by guys giving you offers. It's not a flex to have all these dudes offer you all types of shit. Until a guy that you actually want gets down on one knee and gives you a ring, it doesn't fucking matter.
all right.
Like
Come on, what
the
you
problem
got
is
for you
that
now?
women don't like dealing with accountability, and a female loser
I just
is a
don't
woman
know
that cannot
how
get her
this
dream
stuff.
man to commit to her.
I
A
want
man
to
loser is
see
a
now.
guy that can't get any girl to want to go out with him. We are not the same. That's like me whacking up to her like, "Hey, hella bitches,
Yo.
this girl, this guy, this girl,
Tap
this guy,
on
this
his
girl."
profile.
You look at me like, is this nigga retarded? That's exactly what it's like when women say, I have all these offers. Congratulations, it's 2025.
I
and the
dis-
internet's
I
gonna be
dis-
able to put on Instagram. That's not a flex for women.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm
Use
here.
that to prop up your value.
Can you
thinking, I
can you
deserve better.
remove?
No, I'm not
Look at all
saying
these
that.
guys.
I'm just saying, why wouldn't they just go after the 20?
Yeah, I'm gonna remove it. I just don't know how that stuff is going.
Everything. Okay,
Okay,
that
thank you.
kid, right, has multiple areas of like.
Yeah, boy.
See,
Bro,
okay.
this guy is like talking to
Bruh.
like a dude that's good with women is talking to
Let me
like
see.
20 to 50 girls at one time, man.
Yo,
It's a
name,
numbers
bruh.
game.
It's the numbers.
It's a numbers
And
game.
get this, even if he wasn't doing that, and he was a man of means,
Yo.
he'd have more patience for people like this. There you go. He'd just move on.
She's so high.
Yeah, that's true.
Look,
They do move on.
The same
a woman that's
Okay.
that isn't married is like a dude
Got
that's
Duran
inside.
here. Yeah.
What is one
Saying
man
it's
now?
the functional equivalent.
Hi,
You can't
double
get a guy
tap
to
on
commit
your
to you,
stream, guys.
you can't get a bitch to
Wait,
commit to you.
It's not two people.
So the other day, this girl that was with this guy for years,
No, but you are them.
so she called him.
I
Oh, these guys here, they're trolling you.
Now take it a step further.
know. Double tap on
Being
your
a woman
stream.
in your 30s
That's
and
one day though.
and not married is actually worse than being an incel because you guys
Ah,
start
too
with the
far.
chick up.
Jesus.
You guys, as soon as y'all turn 18, you guys get basically $1 million given to you.
Okay, double tap on your
You just
screen.
gamble away, have fun,
Share
be on yachts, party, all this other shit. And
Oh,
then,
gosh.
casino flows 30 years old. You don't have the same amount of chips. You can't bet the same way.
You know,
And then
my,
there's new
Bro,
bitches coming in the
okay,
casino.
I gotta get off here.
I have a
Put me
limited
off.
I would argue it's easier for a woman to attract a competent man than it is for a man to find that right woman.
Of course, yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
And it's easy, but it's also misunderstood by women or women. And what we're saying here is that they're not in their feminine. It's like the ultimate flex. You guys, flex is like, I see you, like my wife. She's just so easy to talk to.
Oh, I do. But I didn't do this thing
It's like
before.
it's an ultimate
Okay, wait.
flex for a man to be like, yeah, I own my home, I make money, I can provide. It's results driven.
Why, Papa, stop.
I'm working on it.
What?
I don't know. I know.
Or I'm dating a lot of guys, or a lot of guys are getting me up. That means nothing.
My God, don't fall behind shit.
Because that's tangible.
She's
That's cool,
like,
man.
Your wife has a W because she has a family with you, right?
Yes.
Like her flex is,
My
I'm
bro.
married to this man,
Yo.
I have a family, and we're
We'll talk
secure.
later.
Yeah, yeah,
Flex
yeah.
is
Good luck.
look at
Good
the
luck.
stats I made
Stay
once,
Gucci.
and I create value on the
All right,
world.
cut
And
it
of course,
up.
your family is a part of it too. But like for a woman, her job is to take the last name of a guy, right? Like that's what it is. Like a woman's value is based on the caliber of man she can attract and retain. Like no one cares about a woman's income or status or emotion or any of that stuff. So look, I mean, you guys don't have to
Yeah. That girl
like,
should just
you know,
live
agree with us or
over there,
whatever,
man. Who cares at that point?
I don't
you
think
know?
it's a flex when men hit on you or offer you dates or whatever. Until you got a ring from a guy that you actually want in return.
Yeah, that's
I think that's
facts,
gonna be
yo.
fun.
See, that's why
Facts to that, brother. Yeah.
What is required to attract?
That's why I love the fucking show, because this show has
They
meaning.
don't care.
And they don't care is the crazy.
I think I should say that,
They don't,
you know?
they don't care.
You tell them to their face what it is. They're like, no, I should this way.
Yeah.
No, it can't be true.
Or they'll go back on Instagram and be like, oh, look at all these men that still want me. You see, these guys don't agree with you, Myron. These guys are all saying, fuck him, don't worry. He's just a.
They are gonna be only using
They
her.
all agree with me. It's just that they.
That it. This is how I feel.
Okay. Men have different ways of catching fish. Okay, if you're a fisherman, you have different lures, right? Some guys use the lure of being a nice guy. Some guys use the lure of being an asshole. Some guys use the lure of being very attractive, physically fit, right? Some guys have all of those lures and they put them on one line, right? To increase their chances. The reality is men change their lure based on the woman that they're talking to and what her preconceived wants and notions are in her life at that point. So let's say she's a master's student, right? She has a master's degree or whatever, an educated. We're going to go ahead and be like, oh, you're a master's degree. Tell me more about that. Oh, cool. Oh, you got a business. Oh, tell me about that. They'll feign interest.
Yeah, take energy from it, you know?
Businesswoman to get what they want. And
launch them, you know?
Right? Men say and do whatever they need to do to get sex. And
oh my God.
It's amazing to me how women don't understand this, or they might understand it innately, but they play dumb or they play coy because they want to continue to get that education. But bro, until you're getting a guy that you actually want, getting down on one knee, nothing is real.
Also, if you're smart, what Myron just said is, if you play the game in that way, you always pretty much win for the most part because you're just changing your strategy towards getting victory.
I have a question. Myron, if you're so smart, why are you still not married?
Because marriage isn't my metric of success as a man.
Right.
I'm the one that gives
Same here. I'm not. It's my choice. I'm not gonna say that. Yo, if you're still getting pumped, you won't need any of those. It's my it's my body. It's just my ideology. To be successful, I had to get rid of a lot of people.
Because I don't want.
Why don't you want to? Hold on. Why don't you want to?
Because I don't deserve. Because I don't have feelings.
Because you what?
I don't have feelings. Whenever I will have feelings, I will do it.
Are you picky?
Of course.
Okay, so you're picky on who you want to fuck. I'm picky on who I'm going to marry.
Yeah.
So.
Because who has everything to lose when we get married, or if a guy gets married?
Nobody.
The man does.
The man.
But you know, in my country, I just want to talk. In my country, people just marry because they have love, and we don't sign fucking contracts. We don't do stuff like that.
Yeah,
My country is different.
Yo.
38 though.
So what? 37, not 38.
I mean, same thing, bro.
So what? I have a lot of attention. I have no problems about the marriage. If I would want to marry anyone, I could do it. But I don't want to.
You can't marry no one right now.
Baby, if you would ever know with who I talk, with who I date, what I do, you know, you'll be very jealous. I don't want to talk about that.
What do you do?
But I just don't know why I do this body shaming stuff. But I want to say again, I love myself. No. Let me tell you the story. You know what?
Let me tell you the story.
You know, when I was very skinny and very sexy, I have a lot of men. Like I remember, I get.
Let's keep going.
She really wants to tell a story about our bodies.
No, but listen, you don't know that. You don't know what I want to say. I wanted to explain you.
No. Corey, you get a new subscriber. What would you say was the hardest thing for you to adapt to when you got out? My understanding, most people really didn't care you were in, and just how people operate on outside of the military.
I would say the hardest thing is learning how to make a decision. Most people don't even know what a decision is.
All right. Facts.
Most people think a decision is, when January 1st comes around, then I'll go to the gym. January 1st rolls around, they never go to the gym. That's not a decision. A decision equals action. Decision equals action. So if you're not taking action, you did not make a decision. I'm not trying to insult anybody's intelligence.
No, it's true.
But when was the last time in school they ever taught you about making decisions for yourself? When you're in the military, you're not making any decisions. They tell you what to do. Go there, say this, do this. It's different on the outside.
War. What do we got here? As a former SFC myself, thank you for your service. Go back to business. Hey, Ukrainian fatso, you're giving me screen stretch marks. Hit the question related to this one. Imagine tomorrow Instagram had a feature where where only women are allowed to follow and DM you. Would you this feature while malicious or not?
Yo,
Let's keep going.
that's crazy.
Blackest Panther, is it possible for someone to see the point when you're pointing at the moon and they keep staring at your finger? Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's it?
Yep.
All right, let's get last thoughts from the ladies. We can start with Miss Ukraine. What are your final thoughts?
About what?
The show. Move on. Yep.
Right.
All right, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts is I kind of feel bad for the girl that I love. I was just saying that she see things through like she see the value and the price tag of everything to what she goes through. So
yeah, she's cooked though.
She doesn't see that people. She doesn't see that people enjoy men that have means, and it's not for the money. It doesn't stop at the money, but she thinks that's where it keeps stopping because of her own life.
Oh, okay, all right.
Just make her just step back.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why prostitution, I've always said it, fucks up both parties the worst. Like, women look at men as nothing more than a wallet, and men look at her as like nothing more than a piece of meat. So, you know, prostitution always shows you the worst side.
Was that? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I see. I can see what he's saying.
So it's like,
yeah.
You don't have to go down like wait. You don't have to go up Shit's Creek, basically.
Wait, so can you
what?
twirl? Stand up, Chris. Come on. Why?
Okay, I'll do a twirl if somebody cash up me $75 right now. My cash tag LWJ. Right? DM me and then be like, go ahead, DM me.
Yo, Maya, how many times have you been on the show?
Too much.
No, wait.
Bro, that's crazy, yo.
Your own voice. 33, actually. No, more.
Maybe 33, so.
Yeah, like you are OG, Maya. Don't you have a man?
Yeah.
No. You goddamn it. All right, what about you? That's crazy, Maya. Yo, Maya. That's an L,
That's secure.
It's only on Monday right now. All right. Nishi, what's up?
Well, my final thoughts are I like the conversation, so it was a little different than usual, I guess.
Right.
I like the challenge, the vibes are always here.
All right, so get married.
I will soon.
When?
I would love to.
You're 35 right now.
I'm 30.
I mean,
my birthday is next month on the 16th. So I'm gonna be 31.
So you? Oh wait, Sag.
Yes, I'm a Sag.
I guessed it.
You got an ex that birthday or something?
Huh?
No, fine. All right, cool.
31 in Miami as an entrepreneur is going to be tough to find somebody.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know if I'm gonna find my
facts.
That's what I'm learning.
You probably won't. Yeah, probably.
You know what's funny? You know what's fascinating is women don't find the man finds the woman.
If you do find a guy, or you do find a guy, he's going to have other chicks.
Yeah, facts. So
you gotta scare them off.
I'm not finding or looking. I'm gonna attract. That's my motto.
But Lacey, come on.
Yes.
All right. So the top 3 things you would have. All right. So Chris, stop. Why should a guy marry you?
Right.
Why should he marry?
Why? Chris.
My aura is just different.
All right. So what?
Yeah. No, it's not my career. Let's leave that aside.
Come on, like top 3.
Chris, he asked this earlier.
Dude, you didn't watch the show? Yo, what about you, Puerto Rico?
I have fun, and I'm glad to have the opportunity to come back. And
You watch the show?
I do every Monday, Wednesday, and
I said,
Friday.
Chris, she's watched for a while.
You guys watch it together?
We do.
Let's see what they say here.
W couple.
W couple for
I
sure.
want to see someone crashing out. So.
So let's see here, bro.
Yeah, see, it's like, yeah.
Oh, you in
How dare you?
Yes.
Okay, find your brother, and thank you for coming.
Purple, bro, I miss a chat here, bro. In my first,
You need to encourage women to understand men. The more they understand men, the more successful they will be with men. If you don't understand something, how are you ever going to be successful? A lot of these women that
So
come on the
everybody
show,
who's
they
seen this said
understand how to do
donations,
it.
probably, yo, they
understand how
have
to run a
donations
business.
here.
Sakuchi. Yeah, they understand all that.
Man, I
But
had
they
this
don't
guy here,
understand
man.
how to attract or
Alabama
keep. I
John,
think
he
that
wants to
tells the
talk to you
story.
right now.
They don't have the right information, and it's okay.
He's also
You
live
should
on
get the right
Rumble.
information. So
Bruh.
you go get the information. You get it from the source. Men themselves, not women. That's the problem in today's world. People are getting the wrong information. So
Software
I do
update,
still
yeah.
believe in marriage. I know some people disagree.
But I mean, I'm
Some
live,
people
bro.
think
I'm
it's a
just
lost
like,
cause at this
hello
point.
world. And he's gonna put
But
hello
I'm an
world.
optimistic guy, and I do believe that we should still make space for that. Because if
Hello
not,
world.
birth rate is going to continue to decline.
Yes.
And you can kiss this country goodbye.
We're gonna have to import more Indians. You don't want that.
All right, H-1B visas.
Muslims too.
That too. All right, cool. Yo, love you guys. Oh yeah. Interview with Candace Owens comes out. Can we play the trailer if that's cool?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, can we play the trailer? Close out.
You and
It's on my Twitter. We'll close out with it.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll play the trailer on the way out.
Cool.
If you go on my it's on my Twitter. You guys want me to give you a link?
And if anyone is struggling with confidence, just DM me and I'll give you
No.
a shout.
I have my own. I don't need confidence from
Hair is
you.
not just a look, it's a vibe.
Bro, like,
And you get your confidence over
confidence. It's like saying a girl till give you leadership. No. Arguing? No. What confidence you want?
Yeah, that's it.
No.
Just make it big on the screen and we'll close
We're
out.
never
Guys,
gonna
let's
get
jump
confident
tomorrow,
with her.
12 o'clock, we're dropping
The
Candace
only
Owens,
confident
Ohio
girl's gonna
State
give you is when she
University debate
slurps.
is up. Check out.
Bro, I'm not saying
Guys,
anything
on
wrong.
Rumble and on YouTube. We'll
It's just
follow up there,
slurping
great
you.
political commentary. And we'll
And
see
then
you
you're gonna feel like,
guys
oh, I feel
tomorrow
like,
for
man.
this trailer. Peace.
The bottom line is I want you guys to get behind Candace because I do think that the censorship hammer is coming.
Not because they believed that what they were hearing was actually
Listen,
anti-Semitism or Jew hating,
yo.
but to basically silence people. They were threatening people.
They need to be afraid of regular Americans like you and me. They need to be afraid of us. They're going to use everything in their power to come and censor us, but they declared war against us, and I see that it's coming.
You think your stupid little podcast is going to
There's
change
Republican
the world?
Jewish Coalition.
Like how it is.
Doesn't- oh yeah, I remember that. That's a Myron Gaines channel.
Anti-Semitic clip from an extremely popular podcast, Fresh and Fit.
On Wednesday, Candace Owens went on an extended anti-Semitic tirade on her show.
What made you say, I got to speak up on this?
I want to get in heaven, and so the very moment that I know anything is true, I can't tell a lie. You think that same with Tyler Robinson text messages sounds fake? It didn't sound fake to me at all. And again, Candace disbelieves that because she's a lunatic. Nobody is going to emotionally manipulate me and tell me to attack Turning Point would be to attack his legacy. I shared the messages from sending a ton of visions and was telling me that Turning Point was going to be heaven. He was going to young, and strangely, you guys can be defended.
I guess they've been a lie. I mean, it just. Bro, 11:18, yo. Shout out to the brother. W. Bruh, no. Alright, well, let's listen to something else, yo, because I'm the only one here. Let's listen to something, something, bro, that it was, I really love these. It's in Rumble platform. That platform has the emergency meeting from Tate. I know. I seen it last year. I around these, it was September or something. And no, it's facts. When the president was fight. I remember that, man. I'm never gonna forget that. I was never gonna forget that. Because I was live when I was tuning with them live on Rumble last year. No, I mean that's everybody was going just there, not just me, bro. Like I'm not there. I sound like no. They were streaming and they were explaining facts, okay? And the live was going in, and I was listening to the actual live, and it's when let me put the emergency meeting, bro. I love, bro, all this stuff. These guys, why do you think they're banning them from everything? Why do you think they're doing this? What makes you question and believe that they're getting banned from that platform? Why? Ask yourself why. Yo, unless you're on a platform that doesn't say anything that it could be like truthful, I will say, look what's going on. What's going on in the country, bro? So I'm actually in the live stream, bro. Back on. That's emergency meeting episode 660, called Cope Attempt. That was last year around these. It was August. Yeah, August, bro. It's like a year and 3 months. So July, no, it was July, yo. I remember, yo, I was working. Yo, I had a meeting and then I heard a guy like, hey, the president almost got shot. Like, yo, he's like, what? Yo, that was Shato Brothers, man. Brother takes me. Because everything that they had going on, it was just, because that case, it was just crap. That's what they do. 1 year ago, all these comments, man. And I saved that link. I saved that link in case I lost it. So I have a year. I wish I could share my screen, but some like YouTube, they do all that. The YouTube, they used to do that where they just ban you for privacy and policies, like their terms and conditions. If I share my screen, I mean, unless it just, that's how it is, I know Kenny Chesney, like talking this fear, cartoon, the fear. Kenny Chesney, or singing. I gotta really need a beer with my friends. Papa time, I think no. Been so low, no, not to sleep. I'll talk to Jesus every evening. I really like this one. What happened, yo? That was crazy, yo. That was crazy. Yeah, since the comments last year, yo. Shit, brother. Bruh, yo. Alright, it is 1 hour and something. I have no time for that. I'm just gonna put listen to this. And I really follow these guys, bro. I really follow this guy. Alright, I just forward it and just want to start. Because I love this chapter. Everything was right. Listen.
I'm supposed to play a video, but instead I
Listen, yo.
Maybe I should play the video. Should I play the video? Or should I show you a lovely guys in face?
Show my face.
You have 3 lives out here in the world. First they cancel you, then they try to put you in jail for something you did not do. And if that doesn't happen, they kill you. Imagine shooting a man with your last bullet, and he stands there, unfazed.
Bro. For real. See, yo.
It's very difficult to become rich and famous in the world today without being paid. You're allowed to be a clown.
Yeah.
You're allowed to scream. You're allowed to be a child. You're allowed to get kids interested in garbage. You're allowed to be an idiot. You're not allowed to talk about anything important on these platforms. And most influencers don't actually.
Yeah, they just want to get you like that, bro. Come on, yo.
For money, and the only reason they're famous is because they're propagated and pushed to the front by these platforms in the first place. So they'll come along and they offer you money and say, listen, we're going to pay you $55 million. We'll be more famous than before.
Wow.
Plus, we give you this guaranteed amount of money.
Okay.
But make sure we don't rock the boat. You have to have official opinions on X, Y, Z, or not mention X, Y, Z.
Official opinions, you know?
If you say no to the money, which bothers them a lot, it becomes a protection racket. So the mafia used to walk into stores and say, people are going to break your windows. But if you pay us, we'll stop them from breaking your windows. And if you don't pay the mafia, they then break the windows themselves.
Escucha.
It's exactly the same.
If you speak Spanish, escucha.
If
you know English,
so not only do you get money, you get public relations and legal protection. You're saying, no, I don't need these things. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's fine. I can hire my own lawyer and I'll handle my own PR. They double down and say, no, you don't understand. We have the best PR teams that are in links with the media, and we have the best lawyers globally. And you sit there and say, I understand what you're saying to me. I understand this is a protection racket. I get it. I'm just saying no. Once they understand that you're not afraid of them, you've declined the money, you've declined the PR, you've declined the legal assistance, that's when trouble starts to appear. That's when the mainstream media starts to attack you in perfect synchronicity. And you're watching this at home, you are guilty of something that they want to find you guilty. Now knowing what you know, you can take this information, you can take these parameters, and you can look at every single person you see who is famous. You can see who is sold their soul to the devil.
Yo, that's intense, yo. Shit, yo, listen. Yeah, for real, man.
Donald Trump is built different.
Yeah.
No,
listen.
Actually built different. My nigger Trump.
Mm-hmm.
I always knew he was built different, though. He wasn't.
I knew it
like,
too.
Oh, maybe behind closed doors, he's not built different. Now you can't pretend to be that different.
Yo.
You can't. I knew. I could smell on him. He's a real.
These are some billionaire hides behind the tough guy act. And really, no, he is built different. He is made out of different stuff. 34 felonies, 3 baby mamas. Now he's been shot. 3 mug shots. World's first black president. Donald Trump is actually built different.
Obama is not black compared to Trump.
Bro.
How many baby mamas you got?
His kids are adopted, right? Probably. He's got a husband.
But yeah, Trump is, bro. He's got all the black cards.
Yo. He's got husband. Yo, that's crazy.
Realist nigger Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Realist
nigger
Trump.
Yeah, bro.
Trump has officially survived the stage 3 Matrix attack.
Stage 3.
No, he survived. We're going to talk about it. Because they're going to come for us one day with stage 3.
Bruh.
And now Trump set the bar. I kind of feel like the only way to do better is to get hit in the chest. To be standing there. And come back.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't do it better. Trump's a 76-year-old man.
He's 78.
Wing Chun.
Who cares?
Real nigger.
He is built differently.
Yeah.
He's made out of tougher stuff.
So we're going to talk about this event. We're going to go through all the different conspiracy theories. But basically, I'm going to apply tape thinking to all of this because it's impossible to be certain of any of these things.
Yeah.
And in a situation where it's impossible to be certain, you should take the path which needs the most preparation for. So you can hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Oh, bro, I gotta keep pushing with these work, man. You know, I'm streaming because I have to finish this work. I gotta finish this work.
Is that the Secret Service are grossly?
I gotta finish this
Both
work.
are bad scenarios. However, for the average man who's not protected by the Secret Service,
I have to finish the work.
They attempted to assassinate Trump is probably the worst scenario.
That's crazy,
That's
yo.
the most probable scenario. But we can still just look at the things we know for a fact because there's a lot of conspiracy theories running around. But let's get to the facts at the bottom of this. Some of the facts are Donald Trump was shot in the ear. That's a fact. People are arguing about whether it was a setup or who shot him or how he was allowed to get on the roof. That's fine. He was shot in the ear. That's a fact. And the second fact we can discern from this scenario is that women are fucking useless. Okay, Andrew.
What? Yo.
Women are fucking useless. Those Secret Service agents, them fucking females.
All right, I see why.
In the kitchen, Rev.
Are you going to get me sent back to jail?
I'm about to get sent back to jail right now. Now I'm going to explain to you
Mm-hmm.
as Top G, Top Striker, Carbon Boss, Brave Not Sorry, War Man in Town, Misogyny Boss. Why women are innately useless at everything. I'm going to explain to you because it's not their fault. You got a marker pen?
It's not their fault, yeah. It's not their fault.
It's my birthday. Do I have to go to jail on my birthday? Yes, you do, sir. Now give me the whiteboard.
Gee, man. Listen to what's going to happen you.
So women are useless at everything. And the reason they're useless at everything is because they have one primary function. And that primary function is self-survival, which is why women are not loyal. It's why women do not understand honor. It's why women do not understand courage. It's why they can't do anything but look after themselves. In any argument, in any scenario, whether it's Secret Service or just a domestic dispute at home, no matter what it is, it wasn't their fault. They didn't do it. They have no accountability to take. They are completely innocent all the time because women believe in self-survival above all things. Now, it's actually men's fault that they do this because men, being the perfect, lovely creatures that we are, have always constantly sacrificed ourselves to protect the women. You know, they say the patriarchy is such a big evil thing. Well, basically, the patriarchy was protecting women. It was building a world that made women safe. It was going to war so women didn't have to go to war. It was risking our lives for the women. It was staying on the Titanic. The patriarchy as a whole was built around being nice to women. And because they're ungrateful as fuck, they don't appreciate it at all, ever. And the reason we did this is because women, although useless at everything, are very good at one thing. And the one thing they're very good at is getting pregnant and having children and helping progeny.
What?
So,
really? Which is arguably the most important job in the world. More important than any business, any farm, any company. It is arguably the most important thing in the world.
We have female and male there.
Whoa! 2 genders in 2024 on my whiteboard?
See, it's last year stuff.
So
that's cool, bro.
Females are baby factories, and they're good at it. However, they're not that good at it because they're very fucking slow. If men could have kids, it would take a week. But women needed kids.
It'll take a week.
9 months.
That is their
forever. You have another one, which is a whole
a week for us, yeah, for real. Let me get another one. Let me get another one.
We're getting told to move our life,
bro.
So, however, they do actually grow babies, but they're slow. So, as a species, we've always protected the women because we need the women to do that one job. And us as men are prepared to die to allow the women to do that. And I'll explain why. If you had 5 men and 5 women in a tribe, and the tribe went to war, and 4 of the women died, well, then the 5 men can all fuck that one woman. But because she's slow, she won't have kids fast enough to allow the tribe to last into eternity. However, if the men go to war and 4 of the men die, and there's 1 man left with 5 bitches, his name is Andrew Tate, he can still have 5 kids at the same time, and there'll be enough babies born for the tribe's survival and future. Therefore, because women make babies, because they make them slowly, men have always
get up at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Besides having kids, and men suffer all the time. And in replacement for that, so we said, look, you're a baby factory, just worry about you. Be selfish. So whenever there's a war, whenever there's a problem, whenever there's stress, women just worry about keeping themselves alive because that's how we want them to be, because we want them to stay alive, and we will go through all the risk. You just stay alive so you can have babies later, which is why women are extremely self-centered. All they care about is themselves. If they feel a certain way, it's the truth. You can sit there with a woman and she's like, well, I feel that this happened. Wait, what do you mean? I feel he's abusive. Okay, but he didn't actually abuse you. Yeah, but I felt this way.
Yo.
Your feelings aren't real. It's not real. Yeah, but I feel dummies, Rev. So women are self-centered. We want them that way. They're evolved to be that way. So when a woman is supposed to die to protect a man, as in the Secret Service, her biological instincts kick in. Because there's another thing you have to understand about women in the modern world. All this badass, girl boss, we can do it too bullshit disappears as soon as shit hits the fan. As soon as things get real, all that girl boss shit disappears.
No, because I'm sure over when was the last attempted assassination of a president? 1981, I believe. I'm sure between 1981, right, and now, okay, yesterday, 2 days ago, all the female Secret Service agents have had a great fucking time wearing the sunglasses, putting on the jackets,
listen,
holding
yo.
the pistols,
Listen to this. I'm working.
earpiece.
Listen.
Oh
It
yeah,
was last year.
Great time
But
between
listen, that
1981
information, yo.
and 2 days
girl
ago.
boss. I'm in the Secret Service.
No one actually ever tried to assassinate Clinton or
Shit!
Obama or Bush.
I have to do my job.
Bruh.
And women are like that with everything. Basically, women pretend to be able to do everything a man can do.
Until it's time to do what a man has
Until
to
it's
do.
time, until it gets
Until
difficult.
it gets difficult.
Yeah, that's right. So the gender wage gap is basically hiring a man who can do it correctly all the time and is competent, or hiring a woman who can do it some of the time when it's easy and there's no real
Just
stress
working and
involved.
checking these
That's the
webs.
wage gap explained.
Live, YouTube,
So,
Rumble,
women do this
TikTok.
girl boss shit, and it's not just Secret Service agents, guys. Women do this all the time. I can tell you from personal experience. I have one of my girlfriends will say something like, "Well, I think." Oh, you think now?
Whoa, you have more than one girlfriend, and you're admitting that on my show in 2024?
Hi, ladies. You call me.
Yo.
What are you gonna do? You find another famous millionaire. Fuck off. Anyway, I think.
Okay,
Oh, you think now? Oh, you have an opinion
Community
now
names, okay.
because you're upset about finding this girl's panties in my bedroom. Fine, now you have an opinion. But you don't think about how to make money. You don't think about how to afford that private jet you fly on.
Right.
You don't think how to afford those. You don't think about how to afford those holidays. You don't think about how to help me with my legal fees. You don't think about how to help me with my stress or my problems. You don't think about anything. No, then you're in girl mode. I'm going to Italy. Yay! Wow, this didn't need organizing.
Yeah, when Bill
Wow,
Everett did technically a
that
man
didn't need
die,
organizing.
and then you like
Wow,
see them
that's
plastered.
wow,
They plastered the cooch in there, and they're like taking the.
TikTok,
Right.
Instagram, love you, TikTok, love you. Then she'll find something in your bedroom. Actually, I think then she's a now you think now.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You're ringing to the hotel, and now they're thinking
So
there's
this
more,
girl
bro.
boss
Yo.
shit is selective. They turn it on when they want, but they turn it off when they want, which means it's not real. So as my brother said, all these female Secret Service agents have had a great time since 1981. Talk about how in the Secret fucking Service, they don't have to make sandwiches anymore. Charlie's fucking angels. And then there's an actual assassination attempt on a former president. Then the president gets shot at, and you see them piss their pants. And they can't sacrifice themselves to the president because their biological programming is still at its heart. Selfishness.
True.
They are
True,
built,
bro, true.
Women are built to be selfish. That's what they're built to be. I know you guys at home are starting to think, wow, this makes a lot of sense. That's why my woman acts that way. That's right. She only cares about her.
True.
Women don't
Listen to that.
fall in love with you. They fall in love with the lifestyle you can give them because they're selfish.
I had before.
They don't love you.
Many of
They
them.
love the fact that you can protect them and provide for them and take care of them and make them laugh and make their problems go away and take them on holidays and buy them handbags. That's what they love about you. And then they sit and think they love you. But if you stop doing those things, both of you will find out very quickly that she never loved you.
And this isn't a new idea. I mean, even people like Chris Rock has his speeches about how men are loved conditionally. Only women and babies are loved unconditionally. This is known by everyone, but somehow when Andrew says it, the BBC get a fucking hard on and try to lock him in prison. Everyone said it forever. And it's universally understood to be true. And I will actually say, shout out to every one of those motherfucking Secret Service agents who dived on top of Big Donald Trump. Respect to each and every one of you. That was some G shit. That's
They were
slow.
Whatever.
But they still dived on top of it.
Chapter.
One didn't.
I gotta tell you, chapter is emergency meeting episode 60. July. Let me see the date.
Who jumped on him and that one chick who didn't. What was it?
July 15.
So I don't want to keep ranting about females.
Number 60. Episode 60, bro. Coped attempt. That's the title. Rumble platform.
Do you know there's a
I don't even find it everywhere else, bro. You know, I have to. I literally saved that. I'm on Rumble Live.
About to tell you happened just a few days ago.
YouTube.
If you're caring for someone who
TikTok.
suffers from memory loss,
Please don't. That's
last week.
Our same facts,
And
yo.
women are stuck in this very
Listen to
difficult
this.
conundrum.
Yeah, sugar fluffy
It's hard to
conundrum,
be a
bro.
chick, right? Because we're putting them into male spaces where they have to compete.
That was 2024.
Where they can't.
Now we're
They can't.
2025.
Secret Service is.
So listen to these facts. Yo.
They can't do a job no matter what it is.
Firefight, police, farm.
They build, you name it. They can't do anything as good as men. Besides have kids. So forcing them into male spaces is actually unfair because when you put a woman in a male space, she just becomes a short, emotional,
weak man.
Weak, usually broke man. By females' own standards that they hold for men they date, 99.9% of women are short, weak, and broke. So if they were men, they'd be hated by women themselves. So they can't compete with men directly, but they don't want to be excluded from the decimation they face by competing with men directly, because then they think that it's a patriarchy, it's unfair. Yeah, they say, we want to do that too. And we say, guys, just let us do it.
I had
You can stay home
girls,
and have kids.
hey.
No, we want to do it.
I want to do it.
And they do it. Oh shit. Instead of measuring.
I'll correct you a little bit. Because a lot of women will actually listen to men who say that. Here's the thing.
Bro,
there are lots of women in the world. Let's call them the undesirables. Don't say ugly. The
ugly,
the aesthetically challenged. And the aesthetically challenged women have no men saying, don't worry, ladies, let's have kids and you settle down.
Yo.
So they're ugly. Okay. The ugly hoes, the ugly, chubby, dykey women of the world are the ones who force themselves into male roles because they've got no man trying to put them in a female's place. They could just, lose a bunch of weight because, losing weight is the number one thing.
Rumble
the point I'm making.
says here,
Even the pretty ones.
guy want to talk.
Some pretty ones. No, they're all in it.
So he wants to talk to you right now. Yo.
Okay.
Taylor Swift is not
Fuck
pretty.
the patriarchy.
Taylor Swift is
Taylor Swift, yo.
I know.
Fucking one of these
YouTube.
Fuck the patriarchy. Fuck the
The
patriarchy.
world.
Can you buy me a handbag? I thought it was fuck the patriarchy. Fucking idiot. So
Listen, yo.
And then they
Listen.
want to be taken into male-only places, otherwise it's patriarchy. But if
Awesome.
it's a male-only place, they get fucking wrecked. Cool. We're gonna let you in with the men now. Then you lose. There's a reason you have to have your own sports. There's a reason you have to have all your own shit. Listen, I don't hate women. I'm just a realist. And if you're a realist, you're a little bit of a misogynist, and you're also a little bit of a racist. You're a homophobe. You're a realist for all these things. They don't hit me with racist enough in the BBC because I'm a mixed race Muslim immigrant who lives in Romania. So it's very hard for them to tag me with racism.
We are a bit racist.
But if I walk down the street and there's 5 big black brothers instead of 5 skinny little white boys, my trigger finger's twitching.
I'm crossing the road.
Yeah, bro, I'm like, fucking no. I know they can fight because I'm one of them. A real digger. No, I don't need that.
Yo.
Mess. So, fuck it, I'm a realist. And these women shouldn't be in the fucking Secret Service. But, like I said, we can't tell them that because the patriarchy. So we have to say, okay, come on, bimbos. And then we know they can't do it as well as men. They know they can't. Everyone knows it. But we're not supposed to say it. We have to sit there and go,
Yo.
She's just as good. She's a real fierce one.
Fierce one. Yeah.
The training.
She's a real fierce chick.
She did 13 push-ups.
Fuck the patriarchy. Bruv. When shit hits the fan, she'll piss her little fucking panties and try and save herself
I'll leave
above the president, as proved.
To expand hiring, they're aiming to have 30% women recruits by 2030, and even allowed YouTube influencer Michelle Carre to trade with agents.
But I'm very conscious
Yo, I'm done fucking ready, bro. That stuff, yo, it just fucking give me a headache, yo. That just, bro. The guys that trolling here, bro.
And particularly women.
That workforce will be
Oh,
pivotal
can't.
for
Oh, that's why.
2024 campaign season.
You can't say there's only 3 topics, yo.
Former president who already has lifetime protection. Agents were there when Donald Trump was arraigned in New York.
All right, that's it. Let's go.
Of how that particular day was going to go, but we will always ensure the safety of all of our protectees that we have.
The service has a zero-fail mission. A mission
Come
officers
on,
are trained
yo.
to uphold, pretending this field is the most famous address in America.
Now, the important thing to remember here is this. When you say this, women are going to watch it, and there's going to be some fucking bimbo who's going to pull up some video of a girl who's a good shooter and go, where did she get shoot? Exceptions don't disprove the rules, female, firstly. Secondly, there is no tactical advantage to having female Secret Service agents. There's no tactical advantage. Honey trapping, yeah. Secret agents for certain things, sure. Get your nice titties, go there, convince the American Senator to fall in love with a mid.
Bro, I'm gonna get banned from. I mean, I gotta get. I gotta get out of
And in terms
YouTube,
of
bro.
parental protection, Secret Service.
They're gonna
There's
cancel me
no
from there, yo. This guy is just
advantage to
japping.
hiring a female, no
Yeah,
matter
I know.
how
Shout out
good
to
she
brother.
is. She'll never be as good as the best men. The only reason you're doing it is to try and broadcast to the world that you're inclusive and that women are tough. I don't want my women tough. Who wants a tough?
Listen to that.
bitch?
Listen,
Fucking
listen,
well
listen to
done
that.
steak. I don't want a well done steak. I don't want a tough woman.
You.
Yeah, fuck me harder, bro. So there's no reason for this. It's just. And by the way, guys, by the way, we're about 20 minutes in. This was not the topic of today's emergency. I'm just mad because what they've done is I saw my president almost die. And yeah, I'm mad because they're risking the lives of the president.
Bro, I'm working. Okay, I'm Joe. I'm working. I was just listening to Fresh Free podcast.
We need more female pilots. Well, why? Why?
And
just let the men who.
I'm listening and I'm just going like three platforms.
Why? Who are you trying to prove it to? And we all know.
I'm not monetizing from these videos. I just want to clarify. It's just like, bro.
But if there becomes turbulence, or if the plane gets in big trouble, or if things get tough, you'd rather have a man because women panic and men are calm or under pressure.
Right.
And I want a pilot who's calm under pressure. Keep in mind, most airline pilots, a lot of men who go into the airline pilot industry are former military fighter pilots. That's
Right.
That's the
I want a female pilot, bro.
These girl bosses that
There's one day I was with my associates and we went to the Cessna plane.
She's gonna die with you.
I seen these girls and my partner said, no, I'm not going there.
Also, the tree popped up in front of you. The tree grew. Is that what happened? It could have happened. Why didn't you press the brakes? Trees. No, but that guy came out of nowhere. Bro, you'd be on a plane on your way down. You'd be like, bitch, I thought you could fly. She's like, it's not my fault. It was raining. It was raining. You're a misogynist. Boom. Breath. Don't need that mess. Because you had a bad day. Take the one down. Sing a sad song.
Why, yo? Why, bro? Just so many days going on, bro. I just tried to. Why this stuff is just going on?
There's just no need for it. It upsets me. I like that song. It upsets me that they risk all of our lives with this shit. I had to get filthy rich.
Bro, just imagine. Imagine
so
where would it be as of now
ex-military, fly my
if
plane.
the blue party would have won?
I would have flown commercial.
Imagine, bro.
I have money, but I'm flown commercial. I mingle with you peasants now and again. It's fine.
Yo, I had this discussion with Mike.
Wear a mask, and then one day I got on a plane with a female pilot, and I said, enough.
What did I say? What I just said?
Where's Hans? Where's Helmut? Sell 30 million of Bitcoin and buy me a fucking plane. And then I said, find me an old German pilot, ex-military, gray hair, who I have seen over 100 times, and our interaction has been, hello? Hi, sir. Hans, guten Tag. Big G Hans. I don't know anything else, but he can fly a plane. Story. Here's how Hans is a G. We were in the Dolomites in Italy, yeah. And there's an airport in the Dolomites in Italy. I can't remember the name of it. But it was bought by a billionaire. They closed it down, and it was bought by a billionaire, and he kept it open.
Why these, bro? These
fucking
land
at this airport.
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna delete this account, bro.
And it's
not this one.
It's one of the most difficult airports in the world, and you have to respect.
Oh, fucking advertisement.
Special license to land or take off, because you have to take off at almost twice the speed. That takeoff is crazy. You have to take off and go nearly vertical because there's a mountain here. So it hasn't got time for a slow takeoff. You have to take off and hammer it up. And you have a special plane. Obviously, our plane can do it. And you have a special license. So when we booked our jet out of there, the guy said, you need to have a special license. And I was like, all right, cool. Hans, I don't know if you can fly this thing. You need this special B2 pilot.
Why?
No. And Hans looked at me and said, I have it. He had it. He had it. And here I am. Hans had it. Where's Shaniqua? I buckled up. Where's to the sky? Shaniqua, who passed her intern pilot's license at Delta Airlines.
Listen to that part.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
That's some special license? Girl, that's racism. So they're doing this DEI shit, even to the president, which shows that America has been morally corrupted to the point where we want to pretend that women are just as good as men at the things men are supposed to do, with no obligation to get children at all. I'd argue that these Secret Service agents have not had as many kids as they're supposed to. Trump's a Jew. They're not doing what they're good at. So they can attempt to do as good as the people who are good at it to prove some bullshit point to people who don't care. Bro, here's the most important point. It's cosplaying. Women are trying to prove to men they can what we can do. We don't want to see it. In fact, I can't think of anything less attractive than seeing you do what I can do. My life's been hard. I've been through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, right? I went to jail with my brother, and we sat in basically solitary confinement in a bathroom covered in cockroaches for 4 months, and we didn't.
Yeah, bro, he's repugnant to being among cockroaches, bro. When I went, bro, in Mexico, the cockroaches are like this big, yo, and they fly. They're fast, like they're super fast.
If the butterfly dies, she'll cry. Yeah. I love butterflies. So that's what I find attractive. If I met a bitch who just walked out of jail, fuck the Matrix. I'm like, unfazed. I'm like, this man's shooting a bitch with her last bullet, and she stands there, unfazed. I'm like, bitch is crazy. Stay away from me. No, maybe give me a son just to conquer Earth. But besides that, I don't want you. I don't. We don't want women to do these things. Who are they trying to prove it to? Who is this female Secret Service agent trying to prove it to? She proved to the world she can't do it. Great. Let's imagine she proved to the world she could do it. Who would be happy about that? I don't give a fuck. Because you did your job. That's nice. Oh, you did your job. Great. A man still would have done it better. Nice.
What the hell's going on with Reddit, bro?
I don't understand the whole fascination of women trying to prove they can do things that we know they can't do anyway. All right, are we still going to talk about this female Secret Service agent? Because this was not the point of today's emergency meeting. Well, I don't want anyone to accuse me of being a misogynist. Again. Because I'm not. I'm just a realist. And when you're a realist, you identify certain patterns. Like women can't do shit. I mean, imagine being in the Secret Service.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it.
You can't holster your gun.
Bro, you can't hold that gun, yo. I remember that you can hold the gun, bro. You can holster it. Bro, if I would be a Magnum that
you should be so drilled. Bro, Tristan, you and I probably train. I can holster a gun. We train firearms maybe twice a month. And I can
crazy, yo. I mean,
holster, fire, and holster. How your Secret Service, fucking bumbling Shrek-looking motherfucker. What's going on?
They're fucking Muppets, yo.
Anyway,
you're like a Muppet.
Enough misogyny for today. Should we carry on? Now let's talk about the OG, because a man almost fucking died. Nah, you can't kill a man that God doesn't want you to kill. Bulletproof. The bulletproof outlaw. The bulletproof outlaw wasn't even close to death. Nah. You can't kill this man. He has now become invincible as an idea, as a symbol of resilience, as a token of resistance. Trump is now invincible. Now if you kill him, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Trump is going to echo into eternity. He's immortalized. He's immortalized because he stood up.
Yeah.
Fight. And the crowd said,
remember,
USA. At that point, he didn't know how bad he was hit. I'm sure his head was ringing. I'm sure he saw his own blood. He didn't know where he was hit or how bad. And
he's having some trouble. Yeah, sure. It's real already.
Potentially been the last message. He didn't know the shooter was done. He didn't know that the shots had stopped. He didn't know the shooter was neutralized. And that's the problem with these fucking clowns. They don't realize that when you hurt someone and you don't kill them, in the current media climate, you do nothing but empower and embolden them. Honorable shout out to Robert Fico, president of Slovakia, because everyone's forgotten him. Everyone's forgotten that happened. Did you see his last message? Yeah. Double down. Yeah. Ukraine, they're criminals. Yeah, they probably tried to kill me. And he's louder and stronger than ever before. 5 shots didn't stop him.
I remember when this chapter was going on, yo. I remember.
Slovakia just because I want a bulletproof president. Yeah, Robert Fico's a fucking G. And now they got Trump. Now, guys, we have to analyze here Do we think that this was the work of some lone crazy guy and the Secret Service is all just stupid women? It's possible, yeah. However, I actually believe it's far more likely that this was an inside job. And the reason for that, what I was going to do was show you all guys a bunch of videos. But you know what? We don't need the videos. I've been around. I'm Andrew Tate. I've been around. I knew the vaccine was a lie. I've predicted everything right. Anyone who's followed my career for the last 5 or 6 years, I've got everything right on every single crypto case, every single thing that's come out, I've been right. I tell the future because I've been around it. I'm street smart. There is no way, and I encourage any of you motherfuckers to try, you get on a roof near a president without getting stopped with a rifle. No fucking way. No way. The first thing they do is they secure roofs. Rooftops. Secure rooftops. Yeah. They put someone on the roof. High windows or rooftops. Number one. They put someone on the roof. They stop you getting access to the roof. They close the buildings. There's no way you get on a roof. You just don't do it. It's impossible. Especially only 150 yards from the president. And on the only building in the vicinity. Oh, the only one. It's not like there was a bunch of buildings. So how many building rooftops do they have to check? One. And my G, a 20-year-old dumbass. Don't call him a G. Yeah, pussy. This pussy with a 20-year-old dumbass with no social media accounts. So he clearly wasn't that radicalized. He didn't even post about him hating Trump. He had no social media, this weirdo. Somehow got on a roof and got shots off before getting.
Who does that, bro? It's like put him there.
Loner idiot. They convinced him to do this. They let him on the roof. They let him set up. They let him shoot at Trump. Once Trump ducked, they assumed the mission was complete. They then blew his brains out before he could talk. That's what happened. They probably told him they wouldn't blow his brains out. Of course, they told him he'd get away with it somehow, like they always do. Like they did to the Russian, your mates in fucking Moscow. Oh, bro, those guys, I still don't want to be those guys today. They're getting tortured to this day. Yeah. They promised them they'd get them out. But they don't care about you because they just use you.
Yeah, they use
and they're going to pretend, and they want to do the lone wolf. And they want it on video. They want Trump's head exposed.
Who does that?
On video. That's what they wanted. Let me tell you the wildest thing about the lone wolf theory and why. The first thing that happened,
I'm
20 minutes after the shots
Rumble,
we were on that space.
YouTube, TikTok here.
That Twitter space, one of the biggest Twitter spaces in history. And I was one of the first persons.
While I'm working.
And I said, you have to get this lone wolf theory that they are going to push out of your fucking head. I know the lefties and the two dudes, those two short brothers who were in that space. Those pussy want a pussy too. Pussy want a pussy too. I said, I know you're listening, and I know you're going to push this lone wolf theory, lone wolf. And I said, listen, simple logical exercise, okay? Simple logical exercise. Why is it that every time there is a person, in American politics especially, who is against the interests of the biggest, most powerful organizations and cartels in the world? So they're against the military-industrial complex. They're against maybe the federal banks. They're against AIPAC, the Israel lobby, like JFK was.
In too many cities, dangerous illegals walk free as police are forced to stand down. Join ICE and help us catch
Jihad. Yeah, they should be doing their job. We're going to let them do their job.
Now, join.ice.gov.
It was that when people are against the biggest, scariest, most powerful institutions on earth, some lone crazy guy with no links to those institutions tries to take him out. Reagan, Roosevelt. Why? Every single time, some lone crazy person who doesn't know what the Fed is, doesn't know what the military industrial complex is, some guy who sits in his bedroom jerking off all day, some thinks, I know, I'm going to shoot this guy. Why is that? Is that an incredible coincidence? That just for no reason, the people who stand up to the most powerful, scary organizations in the world have a lone, crazy teenager come to shoot at them? Or in fact, did someone tell these easily programmable, easily manipulated, stupid,
You're tapping in fingers.
basement-dwelling fucks to pull the fucking trigger? Maybe the most powerful organizations in the world, the ones who all these people who get shot stand against, had a finger in it. Maybe they suggested it. Maybe they fucking sent the fucking shooter. Of course they sent the shooter. That can't be true. That cannot be true. It's like if I'm a man and I go out to the most dangerous nightclubs in the world and I start fights on the mafia and the Crips and the Bloods. Some lone teenager comes and beats me up afterwards. No, of course it's the people I fucked with. Of course, when my legs get broken, it's the fucking Colombo crime family, because I was in their bar waving a fucking gun around, threatening their families. Of course it was them. You're a conspiracy theorist.
All right, let's tune into BBC and CNN and get the latest news on who it was and why.
Are you trying to suggest just because Trump goes to war with the most dangerous criminals on the planet who murder people all day, every day, who instigate World War III, drone strike children, blow up cities and millions of lives with impunity, that they tried to kill him? Are you fucking crazy?
Nah, you know, that's a bit far-fetched. It must have just been some lone crazy guy.
Must have been
something
I mean, it makes common sense, yo. Like, if you're trying to do the right thing,
I was going viral on the
they're gonna try to.
telling all of you.
They want to cut it down, yo.
If cancellation fails, they try and put you in jail. And if that fails, they fucking kill you. I was saying this last year. I was saying it after I rejected their fucking money. I rejected their money to sell my soul, and I started saying on every podcast, they're going to hit me with a bullshit case, and they're trying to put me in jail. And when I got out of jail, I said on every podcast, I'm uncomfortable because I know I'm on my last fucking life. Look what they've done to Trump. Look at it. They canceled him, they deleted him from everything.
Yeah, I remember.
Cared, it didn't work. They tried to put him in jail. That's failed. Now they killed him. You get 3 lives against him.
Remember 2016, 2017, 2018.
Next is a fucking case. And if you beat that case, they're going to put a bullet in you. It happens every fucking time. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. You better pray for Donald Trump because he is fighting evil. You do not want the people who are against Trump in charge of anything, especially not your fucking.
And I'm not assuming.
I don't care what you call yourself.
But I
Democrat,
see
Republican, no matter what it is.
dudes that they talk about.
And pray for him right now. He's the last.
They're the same clowns. Like, okay, fine, all right. Let's say these clown and these other clown on the other side. One's got more is smarter.
Come over. We're
Yo,
going to show you, and we're going to play about women's secret.
somebody has to be there.
No.
Upper and the down one.
Tristan.
No, no better than you. Yo, that people are throwing them, bro.
Once
You
you
just
just
not.
case, though, they'll stop firing us. I think we're okay for now.
Then you see what they inject you in the TV, like.
Oh, bullet deflection Aikido hand.
Oh, yeah, yo.
That's what Trump did, but you didn't shoot me. Trump did that so fast you didn't see it.
Shoot me. If you shoot me, you're gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, faggots.
I was supposed to trigger.
Bro.
Play this game when they get us.
Homo shoot takes. Gay
Homo
shooting, you faggot.
Yeah, they get an AIDS test because you're a faggot.
Get an AIDS test after you pull that trigger, faggot. I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Just kill
Bro,
me.
look. We'll get killed if the world goes to shit and they rig the election. Well, I'm trying to save the world.
I'll take this stuff on. Yo, live Rumble,
That's the mission that we're
YouTube. Been a couple hours in there. TikTok. I got to a couple TikTok.
Cards in the Taco Bell.
Edgar, Luge.
You're not dead. I'm dead.
Yo, you gotta be listening to the stuff. And I'm excited. I'm just gonna pass you. You wanna listen on your own. It's Emergency Meeting Episode 60, July 15,
You don't understand.
That's on
The
Rumble
Tate
platform.
Brothers brand.
Bro,
You
these
watch
brothers
us,
are
and you don't
true.
see what we're based on. I'm gonna tell you what we're based on. We're based on comedy because we're fucking funny. We're also based on the fact that we're huge units who can fight very well. We're also based on brotherhood. People love the idea of brotherhood that is unbreakable.
True.
But truly, our brand is based on flawless prediction. We wouldn't have this brand if we cupped for COVID like all these other conservatives did.
Yeah.
Remember all these other dudes who are conservative? They all had masks on. They're all full of vaccine.
Yeah.
All of them. All of them. Not us. We are perfect with our prediction records because we're street smart and we've been around. And I'm going to prove it. No
Street smart,
vaccines.
yo. I used to live in a garage in South Chicago, bro. You know what that? You know how bad is that? Bad neighborhoods, bro. Bad neighborhood. Yo, I logged in there and I just all I did was just push. Yo, oh, no good. I remember pulled the spasm binder a couple of times, man. All the brothers, they come, gangsters, they come and pass by when I'm taking all the bus.
Don't do it as a cash grab, do it as a process.
I was living there 5 years. That was my home. It was freezing cold. Fucking right. I was renting that for my car project. Then I just got me. Something happened in my life that wasn't significant. And I had to sell
reputation is
my cars and sell everything, bro. My tools and everything. I conditioned that place because I got technically homeless, you know, and I had to set up that garage and, you know, condition it for my living, you know. I had to go to the gas station, walk into the bathroom, technically, bro. You know, there's a lot of people that just have everything, you know, at their own reach. But they don't appreciate crap. Now I made it.
This is why they're trying to put Trump in jail right now. Why are they trying to put Trump in jail? Because they know they can't buy him, and they don't want anybody in charge who doesn't listen. If the American empire will drone strike people at random, which has been proven they will do, if they'll kill people with impunity, which we know they do, if somebody came into power which would damage the shadow figure's influence over the systems they've controlled for a very long time, would they let him live long enough?
Yeah, but they're going to kill him.
I'm asking you a question. Well, assassination is a weapon in everybody's arsenal, including
one
yours.
thing and another, bro.
I mean, we're humans, right? If somebody did the wrong thing to you, it would cross your mind. True or false?
Yeah, true.
Okay, so
at some level.
All right, so
you can get there. I can get there.
Okay, so then you add in capability. The number one thing that would stop you assassinating somebody is your lack of capability, because you'd sit and say, well, if I do it myself, I'll get caught. And I don't know anyone else who can do it. But let's say you had capability.
Push a button.
Let's say you had a button and you know you get away with it. The point I'm making is if you had the capability without repercussion, it becomes far more tempting. You know? 9 days ago. I understand how this world works. And guys, I want you to know where I get all my knowledge, because we're going to read the super chats here.
Yeah, and one of the super chats, in fact, before you say that, one of the super chats is, in fact,
It did log in by itself, yo. This phone is crazy, yo.
Understanding what's really going on.
It's my work phone, bro. Hopefully it's not tapped, bro.
To see what you said from Mick D299.
Very good question. And the unfortunate reality
I'm a software engineer.
Wise is that my life has been
I
shaped.
do build
I
systems.
want you to understand the high.
I have a large key.
If you are,
I was covering my camera, bro, unless I'm streaming, yo.
If you were a billionaire, you didn't get the vaccine. But if you're in the middle, you did.
Yeah, rich people don't listen to the fucking.
You're a billionaire.
Rich people don't listen to the.
You don't pay taxes.
Don't listen to the rules, and somehow
The point is that the
we take advantage of the fucking tax snooze,
There's actually a
bro.
whole lot of similarities. Geographical freedom. You can go where you want.
Yeah, you can go anywhere.
Rich, poor can do it. Middle can't. Gotta go to work. Gotta pay the mortgage.
Yeah, you get out of the state,
I
you're
have
stuck.
experienced life at the bottom possible echelons. So I've been in rooms, gentlemen, and I'm not proud of saying this, but I've been in
That
rooms
should
where
happen.
assassinations.
It always
I've
happens.
been in rooms with Albanians.
Attention law enforcement, you took an oath to protect and serve, to keep your family, your neighborhood safe. But in too many cities, dangerous illegals walk free as police are forced to stand down. Join ICE and help us catch the worst of the worst.
Yeehaw! Just criminals. That's what they're doing. I mean,
The mission to protect
it's in the commercial here. You see YouTube and other platforms, bro. Well, I see it personally. They're looking for other people. They done the wrong things, man. Because they already have the list in books, man. They're going after those.
Who had to get
You know,
out.
I man, people they just like have different ideology. Like, no, oh, they're targeting everyone. No, they're not targeting. They're just like Latinos. Bro. Come on, man. I'm French, Mexican, half and half. You know, you just stop seeing, bro. You gotta stop by people tell, hey, identify. Just identify. They just throw race right up. Just let those people, the different rallies work. You know.
Sit around and discuss the assassination of a black man who's going to rule the most powerful country on earth, who's going to have the most influence on the planet, who can
Control the world's biggest military.
affect the world's largest
What happened? This profile, bro. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't change this profile, bro.
That's
It's
just
just
how
crazy.
it works. If men are going to sit around and plan the assassination of a man over a couple $100,000 in a street corner, they're certainly going to do the same thing when it comes to ruling America, which is the most powerful military-industrial complex in the world. It rules the world's culture.
I need to get these profiles. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make it
It
to
would
the
be
morning.
ignorant to believe that people aren't going to discuss making their problem go away using violence, because that's human nature. I know what I know from the bottom.
Yeah, so act primitive.
I know at the bottom how drug dealers do certain things. So when the vaccine shit came out, I was like, okay, this is a fucking scam.
Yeah, they're drug dealers trying to push us some shit that we need forever.
Yeah, I knew what it was, because I've seen the bottom echelon of society. Most people who you're ever going to see famously on the internet haven't been around that gangster shit. And the ones who have, the rappers, the music producers, etc.
Bro, he's tough, bro. When you are in the neighborhoods, bro, he's tough.
They will lose their contracts. They have to be quiet. I don't have to be quiet. So I know how the world works because I've seen the very bottom, so I know how it works at the top. And the top is mafia, just like the
A
bottom
lot
is
of my
mafia.
bro, a lot of people I met, bro, and these investors, man, real estate. Not everybody. And I'm not saying crap. All the people that have money, they're wealth, bro. They have wealth. They're wealthy, bro. They have certain things. They're softy, yo. There are people that is like I'm a millionaire,
and I disagree with Donald Trump on some
okay?
things, just like
But you can go way above what you focus, yo. All you do is work. I'm working.
I am not, in fact, the politician myself.
Bro, when you talk to that people, bro,
politics, they don't shoot me. Maybe one day I will.
they have when you talk to them, bro. They have no hierarchy than you, bro.
However, Trump
But they're
also
hungry. You know,
has
they're like they don't stop. They're still pushing.
All killing of anyone in the
it
world
just
upsets Donald Trump.
Whoa.
As it should. Yeah, as it should.
And I used to, bro. I used to be broke, bro. Completely broke, like zero. Yo,
men do nothing. I think that's the.
I want to buy $1 chicken. I couldn't afford it, bro, because I had to fucking put myself.
Now we've had a situation where
I'm just saying something that shit perhaps, you know, but bro,
yes,
I had nothing, bro, and I was walking to these neighborhoods, bro, like 47 and the expressway,
maybe he's not.
right.
I would rather have a pro-Israeli politician.
And I saw everywhere, like, bro, everybody just all these brothers, yo, I mean, nothing. I saw these brothers, bro, they just waiting for the buzz, the CTA, bro, he's like, yo, come on, man. I thought everybody was broke. That's true. Everybody goes through that stuff.
However, the killing.
Everybody don't want to realize it because they just don't want to work, man. You just like scrolling. When they're scrolling, keep scrolling, bro. They think it's just like everything's gonna fall from brain and stuff, bro. You gotta work out, bro. If you don't trick. And this is one I'm gonna share, bro. So I'm gonna pull up here.
He says the same thing every time. He doesn't say, "Well, Russia needs to do this."
When I get up in the morning,
we need to stop people dying.
I stretch myself. I go side to side. I do my breathing for 10 minutes, bro. Enough. Then I get up and I do 50 push-ups, bro. That's when I'm rushing. And I do fucking, you know, the dumbbells, 15s or 20s. As much you can. Don't have to be bigger, you know. No, just do your workout, bro. It's like 30 minutes for the day. And you'll see your life will change, bro. You get more energy. You're gonna, and then what I do is just go to the kitchen and prep myself warm water with a squinch of lime juice and a little baking soda, bro. That alkalize every single. And water is just like, bro, the avian water or Fiji is the best, bro. And I'm drinking. I drink this. This one is the one I buy too. You have members mark from Sunspro store. Bro, you gotta keep drinking water, bro. Often. Your life has to change, bro. Thank God we're not being marinated from chemtrail stuff, bro.
That's one of the greatest American heroes of the modern era.
That's all. And then your life will change, bro. Eventually. Keep posting, keep doing the content, keep thriving, bro. If you work for a company, you support the company, bro. Eventually it's gonna grow in the company, and then you can start your entrepreneurship, bro. Whatever you're doing, you're selling your stuff, you're gonna help with it. Then you're gonna start reaching the audience, bro, that you're gonna build.
Incorrectly, I'll say. Incorrectly.
And the audience will help you to help them, because eventually you're gonna have the audience and you're gonna get benefits out of the streamer, like in my case, or other people, you know.
He admits he was wrong. Fine. He was ordered to pay $1.6 billion for saying that. So what we should do, ready? Trump family, Barron, Doug Jr.,
Rumble,
I'll help fund the legal team. Not that you need my money. But what we need to do is find every single Democrat who said that your father's attempted assassination is a hoax. You see where I'm going here? And we take $1.6 billion from each and every one of them. Then, if we get 16 of them, we can take $100 million from each of those 16 and pay off Alex Jones's fine. If it's $1.6 billion for saying a shooting's a hoax, then fucking everyone better pay up. Alex Jones had to. Everyone's on the internet talking about a fucking hoax. $1.6 billion each.
That's a lot of money, bro.
Pay the fuck up. And Barron stood there with a fucking tough look on his face, watching his dad almost get fucking assassinated. And people are laughing at him. It's a hoax, it's a hoax. You motherfuckers are real niggers out there. Trump family, respect. Melania, respect. Great people. Everyone owes you $1.6 billion if they say it's a hoax. All of them.
It's true. They should be sued. But
equal rights, no? Land of the free. Law and order. Alex Jones had to pay up. They should all fucking pay up. It's a two-tier policing system we live under.
Oh, what?
Bro, it was rigged.
You're insinuating that the
That was
system is
rigged.
two-tiered on my podcast?
This is why you're a dickhead. See why I'd say you're a dickhead?
Hello there, gentlemen, and happy birthday, Tristan. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, so for your birthday, what I bought you, you dickhead, is a fully functional, fully restored Aston Martin DB5, which is obviously one of the most famous cars from the James Bond franchise. I believe it was in
Thunderball, GoldenEye.
GoldenEye. It was in Skyfall. Goldfinger back in the 1960s. One of the most famous James Bond cars of all time. This one's fully functional, brand new, fully rebuilt.
Okay.
It even has the button. Anyone who knows James Bond knows that's the button underneath
There.
the gear stick, and you're going to see what that does when you press it. So this is to replace the Lada. So that is a $2.1 million Aston Martin, sir.
Okay, well, one second. No, I appreciate it, and that's a great car, wonderful, my dream car. But you don't simply replace the Lada. You don't replace the Lada.
Why did I buy you anything? You're a dickhead.
So what's that? So it's got 700 miles from new since it's been restored by Aston Martin, yeah, and it's completely brand new. So I'm supposed to put it behind the
I have to
store
send
it.
an email, bro.
I'm not supposed to drift it around.
If I do it through the phone or
lower the value.
Actually, that's what it is. Because that's what James Bond did. And I hope you drive that everywhere. I hope people now see you. Now we're free. In the south of France with a cigarette, drifting your DB5 around the corner with it full of women.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't care about half the value of it in 10 years. I don't give a shit. I'm doing 30,000 miles on that motherfucker.
2.1, chump change.
Let's go. And I'll take the Lotto when I really want to show off.
Talking about these people and how they should be held accountable for their speech. This is nothing else that real niggas
I guess I'm doing it through the phone, bro. He's just crazy.
Let's assume the Secret Service are not compromised, and let's assume they did not deliberately ignore a shooter on the only building in the vicinity's roof long enough for him to get off shots at the president before they neutralized him and he couldn't be interrogated. Let's pretend that they're not compromised, and instead they're just grossly inept. Then you have to come to the conclusion that this is just a lone wolf, crazy guy. He wasn't inspired in any way. He wasn't given a free shot by the deep state. No, this is just some lone wolf crazy guy. My question there is, we're often told about how dangerous the rhetoric of people on the right are, how an anti-immigration rhetoric.
Do you know there's a 2-ingredient recipe that's threatening Big Pharma's billion-dollar profits because it can fight dementia in just a few weeks?
My God, what I'm about to tell you, when anti-LGBT rhetoric fosters hate and it makes it dangerous for people to go about their lives. Are the left going to take any accountability at all for their rhetoric, calling Trump literally Hitler and the next demon who will destroy?
Bro, we already seen that by 2025 this year. We already seen that. It's just like they call you the way they do.
Words now, if the story they want us to believe that this is just a lone wolf is true at all, or is it only us who are responsible for trying to protect things like our nation and our sovereignty and our religion and our towns and our cities? Are any of them going to say sorry for the shit they've been talking for years? Or are they allowed to say whatever they want despite consequences? All of their bullshit pandering now. We don't believe in political violence. We didn't want this to happen. We're glad Trump's okay. No, you're fucking not. No, you are not. You've been calling for this shit to happen.
Just want the content that is going to be
feminine garbage. I didn't start the argument. I did, Vic. You know exactly what you did. You've been praying for some fucking moron to try this, based on the words you've been purporting and pushing to the populace endlessly since 2016.
All right, so same there, bro.
These people need to be held accountable.
Yo, I got this stuff here.
Then I hope the right get their
That
balls
was a good
back
thing, bro.
and start saying exactly what they fucking think, when they fucking think it, the way they want to say it, and stop sugarcoating everything and washing everything down. But you can't find any men left on the internet or the world who say exactly like it is anymore. They're scared. Well, if these people are going to say whatever they want and incite genuine violence, you should say whatever you want, considering you don't incite violence. Who's attacking the left-wing politicians? Even though they're the ones who locked us in our houses, forced everyone to get an injection, flooding your cities with migrants and illegals. Who's attacking them? Nobody. So who's actually inciting violence?
What you've heard is, on the mainstream media, because they've given up with Trump's a racist and Trump's a Russian agent, they've given up with this, so now it's Trump's a threat to democracy, Trump's a threat to democracy, Trump's a threat to democracy. Hear me out. Let's pretend, I'm going to play thought experiment game, okay?
let's pretend Trump's a threat to democracy.
Oh,
He's a
bro, they remove it.
democratically
Yo,
elected
I
candidate
wonder
to
why.
run in a democratic election. So he's by definition not a threat to
Oh, you
democracy.
find out
But
why.
here we are. You at home, we're going to play a fun experiment. I want you to take your guns, okay? Take your guns and put them on the table.
Yo, I'm just trying to make noise because that's the I just like I don't think it's appropriate, but you know
he needs to be shot.
I just don't wanna.
Then by definition, you are a threat to democracy. So take your pistol, put it in your mouth.
Yo, no, blah 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 blah.
Please. If you think
I mean, it's
this
not
democratically
nothing new
elected
for
man
me,
is a
but
threat to democracy
yeah.
and he's running an election, so we need to shoot
I
him
don't want to be
because he's a
affected in
threat
that
to
platform.
democracy, you, sir, are a threat to democracy. So take your little pistols, but we got what, .22 caliber, some gay little pistol, put it against your temple,
No,
and blow your fucking brains out, please. I want to do something else here. I want to highlight. That's a joke. Did you make a disclaimer?
Me joke.
Oh, I mean it. Jail. Guys, I want to do something else here because when I argue with feminists, which is something I'm quite well. You're going to argue with feminists on my show in 2024? When I argue with feminists, I try to explain that the patriarchy exists because it's the only way a society can actually function. Because patriarchal societies are more competitive than matriarchal societies. And in the brutal realities of the world, it is competitiveness that wins. So what I've tried to explain to these fucking bimbos is that if a matriarchal society ever existed, which it hasn't, I often say to them, name a society where women were in charge. And they'll say, well, England had a queen. That's true. But I'm talking about day-to-day average in the common family household. Were women in charge or were men in charge? And basically every society you can name since the beginning of human time, whether it's China, the Aztecs, anywhere in Africa, the Native Americans, Europe, Egyptians, Aboriginal, you name it. All these societies that didn't even have contact, men were in charge and women listened. The reason for that is because that allows the society to be competitive. So whenever a society decided to let the women be in charge, and I'm sure it's been tried, whenever they did that, they were annihilated in real time by the patriarchal societies, which means we can't name a matriarchal society because they didn't have a chance to build a history. Because by the time they sat around and said, let's let women be in charge, then they all started infighting, catfighting, being unaccountable and lazy, being idiots, and the men turned up and killed them all. So matriarchal societies cannot outcompete patriarchal societies on a long enough time frame. As soon as you become matriarchal, it is a ticking time bomb until a patriarchal society conquers you. So here's a thought experiment.
Listen. It's important.
DEI female agents are around Putin. For example, okay, let's count. Let me keep a very careful eye. Let's keep a very careful eye, Tristan. I'm going to put the camera on you. You're in charge of counting how many of these trained assassins are female to protect President Putin. Okay, let's go.
How skilled are the bodyguards who have helped Putin evade assassination attempts 5 times? As part of the Federal Protective Service, a Kremlin-affiliated agency, the Presidential Security Service inherits the presidential security system designed by the KGB's 9th Directorate during the Soviet era, consisting of the Presidential Security Service, the Kremlin Guard, and the Presidential Guard. The salary of presidential bodyguards is 1 to 2 times higher than that of those serving in other forces, with an additional 30 days of leave each year. However, to enter this special group, one must pass through layers of screening. The primary requirements include absolute loyalty to the president, honesty, and a clean criminal record.
Of course.
Additionally, candidates must be Slavic, stand over 5.9 feet tall, and be between 20 and 35 years old. They must be proficient in various martial arts, capable of driving
be conditioned, bro.
vehicles, and able to identify various.
Be conditioned.
The most famous of
Can't even defend yourself, bro.
is named Zolotov, who was once the bodyguard of Putin's mentor Sobchak. In 1999, he was invited to join Putin's security team. Zolotov, who came from a mechanical background, is said to have a very high level of professionalism. In 2016, Zolotov became the commander-in-chief of the newly established Russian Guard. Personnel from the Federal Protective Service have access to any person's file, can use any department's buildings and transportation, have unrestricted access to any location.
Yep.
Okay, I've got an answer. I've got a question before I answer. So I saw Zolotov, I saw all these agents with him. What do they identify as?
Bruh.
Because
because I can't assume their gender.
Can you just say 0, please?
That none of them were what's the word? Female facing, female showing, female. What's the word?
Bitches don't protect Putin, okay? Because the Russians aren't some fucking bullshit matriarchy. You now live in a gynocracy where women have more rights than you. Their word is worth more than yours.
True.
You're at home listening to this. A female's word is worth more than yours. I can prove it. Go into a police station, say a woman raped you 10 years ago, watch nothing happen. When a woman says it, you're fucked. They have more rights than you. They're more respected than you. They have no accountability at all. They can make as many mistakes as they want. They can lie as much as they want. They can be as selfish as they want. They can destroy marriages, take the kids. You have to pay for it. They can fuck who they want. They can cheat as much as they possibly want. When a man cheats, he's a bad person who can't control his urges, who destroyed the family. When a woman cheats, well, she needs to be happy and she needs to put herself first. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And now we've let them into male spaces where they permanently fail. And now they're here failing in male spaces, risking your life, risking the president's life, risking everybody's life in this bullshit matriarchy because we're not allowed to sit and say men are better at war than women. Guys, put me in jail. Men are better at protecting things than chicks.
Yep.
We all know it. I don't know why everyone's afraid to fucking say it. In fact,
not even me have that word. I mean, if I go and talk to
was a bulletproof glass shield.
That would be 2024.
He was supposed to duck.
That would be 2024. I would be facing severe consequences from this before
while all the Secret Service agents jumped on top of him. Here is a picture that paints 1,000 words. This is a picture of a bunch of men jumping on top of Donald Trump to shield him from bullets, and a female Secret Service agent hiding behind the bulletproof shield.
That's Photoshop. It must be. That can't be so glaringly hilarious. And it's not a funny situation, but that can't be real. That can't be real.
When shit hits the fan, women only give a fuck about themselves. And they don't give a fuck about you.
Listen to this.
Your girlfriend who you love so much, if you get attacked on the street, she's just going to run away and leave you to die. But this is an important point. And that's good. Women can't fight. That's what I'm saying. I don't want her to fight.
Right.
You don't want your girlfriend to try to protect you. She'll die too. She's useless. Let her run. But when you walk down the street with your boys, you know they won't leave you to die alone.
Exactly.
When you walk down the street with your woman, you have to protect her, but she will leave you to die alone. Remember that. When she goes, I love you so much. Love you, baby. Love you, baby. If shit hits the fan, she's going to leave you to fucking die. And guess what she'll be doing 1 year after your funeral? Sucking and fucking somebody because her bills need paying. It's the bottom line.
Nails,
lashes. I'm just being real as it comes.
Dinner,
women don't give a fuck about anything but themselves. That Secret Service agent, if it was a man, would be disgraced. He'd be on the media now. We'd know his name. He would be fired. He'd be giving public apologies. He would be disgraced because it's a chick and she failed to do her job and hid behind the glass to save herself.
Mentions it
and let the president get shot.
Right.
She hides behind the glass. No one mentions it. No one criticizes her.
Right.
No one says her name. No, she gets to just go back into work. And you know what they'll say? You did good.
Right.
It was a dynamic situation. It was a difficult situation. And
I was fucking pissed off that time, bro.
You know,
Fucking pissed off, yo.
Fuck up. And she'll sit there and go, thanks. And she'll probably get a fucking promotion.
Agent Gino.
If that was a man, his life would be over.
As it should be.
He'd probably be facing criminal charges of some kind.
As he should.
But a woman, nah, no problem. Hide behind a bulletproof glass, let the president die, no problem. Oh, were you scared? Oh, were you scared?
Oh, yeah, we understand.
Oh, you're scared. You're scared of the sniper. Beep, 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 beep. Right.
Speaking of
fucking unbelievable. No, I'm not speaking of nothing. And it's the same with everything, bro. If a man crashes a plane, they're gonna investigate that man. When a woman crashes a plane, they're gonna be like, well,
bad weather conditions.
We don't want anyone to think we can't fly. It's not her fault. It was windy. And you're gonna be sitting there with one arm after escaping a plane crash. And be like, men have flown loads of windy planes. What the fuck, it's windy? She'll be like, listen, don't attack me. Why are you attacking me? I've got PTSD.
That is
true. And you're going to sit there with one arm, unable to jerk off. Bullshit.
Pants.
And you're gonna ask a woman to do it, and they're gonna say, I don't like men with one arm. Sorry.
Sorry.
You're mate a little bit.
Yo, that's
You know who your mate
deep,
is? That guy
yo.
that he sings, he's talented. He's your mate. I don't know. You know who he is. What's his name?
It's crazy, yo.
Who's your mate?
Oh, Jack Black.
Jack Black, Andrew's mate. Yeah, so I really love Jack Black. He had a concert recently, yesterday. Can you play a clip from his latest concert? Because I'm a big fan of Jack Black. I think he's awesome.
He's a fat cunt.
What kind
Jack, listen, I'm famous enough. Whoa! No, I'm famous enough for everybody who's famous to. Every time I meet someone famous, they know everybody.
Bruh.
Jack Black, you are a fat cunt. There, I've said it. Can't wait to meet the fat fuck.
Listen.
Don't miss Trump next time.
Yo.
Don't miss Trump.
Yo, this. Bro.
You know the worst thing about Jack Black? Let me tell you the worst thing about Jack Black. Jack Black, and I can rant about this for a little while, has Robert De Niro syndrome. So that's a syndrome that I have coined. And Robert De Niro syndrome is you've played so many badass characters that say cool things because you are an actor. That's your job. You're an actor. Okay, Jussie Smollett's an actor. They're all actors. Robert De Niro syndrome is when you play so many badass characters as an actor that people think that behind the scenes you might actually be a badass. You know, hey, I'm Robert De Niro. I'm a gangster. I'm Goodfellas. I'm a Casino. But in real life, you are an old whoopee crybaby. Champion, crying your fucking eyes out. And you know the saddest thing about Jack Black? Jack Black played one of the
I guess I gotta delete this account, yo.
Dewey.
This is not, yo.
And if Dewey from School of Rock was a real person, which of course he isn't, because Jack Black was just an actor pretending to be someone, he would fucking hate Jack Black for selling out to the establishment. He sold out to the establishment, to the man. He's become the man now. There used to be a way to fight back against the man. It was called rock and roll. That's what Dewey from School of Rock once said. One of the best characters in any movie, and Jack Black played him. See, Jack Black might actually be based. He might actually be against the establishment. He might actually be rock and roll. But no, he's a fat, devil-worshipping, fucking probably porn, cocaine, and hooker addicted cunt. And I hope that no, I won't say that. I'm not gonna stoop to his level. I'm gonna stoop to his level. But to say you hope a man,
okay, your profile,
one of his sons is
username.
18 years old, to say that you wished he had his brains blown out on live TV, that this man's got a wife, a family, kids, millions of people around the world who respect him and adore him, is frankly disgusting. And here's the thing, if a Republican or a right-winger said anything like that about anyone on the left, they would be super duper canceled, especially in Canada where he was fucking singing. Can you imagine someone said, me or you, said, yeah, I really hope they shoot.
You're absolutely sure. Yeah, I'm sure, because I can do nothing.
I would be turbo canceled. No more venues, no more stages.
And by the way, I'm saying,
I'd be banned from Ticketmaster. People wouldn't be allowed to come and see my shows.
Say,
I really hope they blew this man's brains out. A man who used to be the president of my country. A family man who's universally respected as a businessman and a politician.
The speech I
saw. They kill him next time they shoot at him.
And yo, Myron Gaines, yo, he have a channel.
Fucking zero.
In Rumble platform.
Maybe you're onto something here.
He's been posting something about the something Republican whatever association
During that podcast, the women were telling me they can do
that they are fighting against the free speech. For example, if you want to do something, you want to talk to any regards or any topic, bro, you gotta be turbo canceled, bro. Like he just said, like Tristan, he just said, bro, he's gonna be crazy.
Oh, they're all feminists now. Is he saying my name?
I don't know. What the fuck?
I don't give a fuck. We're doing a fucking podcast, my friend. Get out of here.
I thought you just said he's trying to fight.
I go to the door to engage to him back.
Oh my god, there's a fight. Oh shit, guys.
Yeah, look at the girls. Now they're girly.
I didn't take my jacket off.
Run away.
I took my jacket off. Whoa, sorry. I really hate to interrupt. I thought men and women were equal. There was a crazy man at the door, and not a single woman stood up to fight. Why is that? Why is that?
I mean, I
thought we were
trying to
equal.
get over here.
Before that, they were all, we can fight like a man. That happened.
Crazy,
and you know
bro.
the worst
I
thing
had
is,
that.
Even
Yeah,
after that
right.
real life
Chicks
example,
like that,
they
bro.
were given by God, given to them by God 10 minutes after later, 10 minutes after this declaring they can fight as well as a man, then God put us in that scenario where Myron, Fresh, and I had to go deal with some idiot with a gun. They all sat there as feminists. When we sat back down, they were like, well, you know, I wasn't scared. They're straight back to girl boss. Even though they fucking got proved wrong, they're straight back to girl boss. The level of delusion is remarkable. They're straight back to girl boss instantly. I was sitting there like, what the fuck?
True.
They don't even have the humility to admit that they were lying or that they're wrong. They just fucking carry on. Unbelievable.
You are saying that women lack self-accountability on my podcast.
I'm saying
in 2024.
I'm saying that the Secret Service agent female who hid behind that bulletproof glass
is back to girl boss right
she's
now.
back to girl boss.
Yeah, the president did this. We did our job. We all played our role.
Do you know there's a
Bruh.
2-ingredient recipe that's threatening big
Yo.
pharma's billion-dollar profits because it can fight dementia in just a few weeks?
That's literally what she's saying. She isn't saying I fucked up. She isn't saying
They won't admit it, bro.
She isn't saying I should resign. She isn't saying
Never.
I shouldn't be in the service. No, you know what she's
I'm
saying?
just a girl.
We did a fantastic job protecting the president. The Secret Service, the female who's in charge of the Secret Service, has already come out and said, we did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. They shot the fucking president.
They
That's your
shot
job.
the president, the one thing you have to fucking prevent from happening.
She's already on the news saying, oh no, we did nothing wrong. We did our best. In fact, I'm going to find a clip of that to show you how ridiculous this girl boss
I
shit
can't
is.
do it. I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
Nah, bro. I will.
Let me find it. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. They have no humility. So they can't learn from their mistakes. Guess what the women will do if Trump shot out again? They'll hide once again behind the bulletproof glass. Completely useless.
Anyway,
Why are they
bro.
there? They are
This is
there
why they're
because
pushing, you
the
know?
Western world now is so
Bro,
desperate to
who built the Burj
and
Khalifa?
will allow itself to
Who built the Burj
implode
Khalifa?
against patriarchal
Who built the
societies.
pyramids, yo?
Like I said, matriarchies in the end.
Who went through the seas, bro?
This expands out.
I mean, who went through? You went to visit the Titanic that imploded.
Authority go hand in hand.
Oh man,
If a man is going to be
and they were
responsible
billionaires,
for a
bro.
woman, if I'm going to be responsible for my wife, if I'm responsible for her safety, if I'm responsible for paying her bills,
Yeah.
if I'm responsible for her emotional security, I also want authority over her. I want to be able to say, look, I take care of you, I pay the bills, I protect you, I love you, I'm the man of the house,
Right.
I decide what happens in this house. Women don't want that now. Women want you to have all the responsibility with none of the authority. You have
Yo,
to pay the
honestly,
bills, take care of them.
I'm just
do
gonna
their
say
crap.
something, yo.
But if you ask them
I'll
to do
forget.
something, they don't want to do it, which destroys the patriarchy. Because
Rumble.
why are you going to be responsible for something you're not accountable over? That's called being a simp. So
YouTube.
now men don't want to be responsible or accountable. So you no longer have
TikTok.
families, you no longer have children, you no longer have marriages. Society's breaking down in real time. A woman said to me the other day, you know, you have all these women, and they think it's bad because you're encouraging men
No,
not to
it's
get married.
not how it
I said,
is,
it's not my
bro.
fault men don't get married. Men got married when they got a virgin who listened to them. And now you're asking them to take a woman who doesn't listen, who's been plowed left, right, and center by 35 dudes. No man wants that deal. That's why men don't get married. It's nothing to do with me. It's the decisions that you women are making. Now that you've
Right.
been let off the chain, you're allowed to do whatever you want, and you decided to be promiscuous and not listen to anybody, so
Yeah.
no one wants to marry you. Don't blame Andrew Tate for that.
Yeah.
Blame yourself.
Yeah.
That's your decision.
Because I'll say, if you do meet some young girl who's preserved herself and kept her chastity and, you know, is willing to submit and listen, then do marry her. I encourage you to get married.
Right, bro. One day I will get
Find a
married.
flower in a garden of weeds, my friend.
Yeah.
So this is the world we now live in. When the patriarchy is destroyed, all responsibility for women goes because we no longer have authority over women in any regard. And when I say authority, I don't mean it in a negative aspect. I have authority over my children. I love them. I love my children with all my heart, and I'll do my best to protect them because they have to listen to me. How can I protect my child if it didn't listen to me? How can I protect anybody who doesn't listen to me? The Secret Service can tell the president what to do so they can protect him. They can cancel his rally. That's the whole point. They have responsibility and authority. You can't delink the two. But in the feminist, gynocentric, insane
come
world
on,
we live in, they try to decouple the two, where men have absolute responsibility to do everything a woman wants all the time, protect her, provide for her, make her life great, but he has no authority over her at all because she's a girl boss. And it's impossible to pull off. And now we have a scenario where we have these female Secret Service agents who won't take accountability for anything they've done. We have no responsibility to call them out on their failures. And they're going to sit there and pretend they're a girl boss still. And they're going to get promotions, and they're going to be on the next detail. If they were men, they would all be fired and probably face criminal charges for failing to do their job. We live in a gynocracy. And it's insane now that if you're a man, you are second place under the law.
Right.
We have more laws and more rights than you. We live in a matriarchal society.
Well, that was last year. I already knew.
Matriarchies fall to patriarchies because one of the largest problems with the matriarchy is a lack of children. We talk about, all the white people got mad at me when I made fun of white people. They'll have little mental breakdowns. You talked about imaginary deep.
Well, I'm going to explain you why in detail. You guys are here, bro.
Shit. Your countries have fallen. You're being invaded in real time, and you don't have kids. You don't have kids because women don't respect you, and they don't want to sit there and have your offspring. So now you're being outbred, and you're paying for it with your own taxes. But for people who've invaded your country, it used to be the literal and figurative hill to die on, defending your land, defending your women. Now people turn up and have 8, 9, 10 kids. The average white family has 1 or 2. It's over. And why don't they have more? Because the woman doesn't want to have more, or the men can't find a woman worth marrying, or men can't find a woman who listens to them enough for them to put up with her. So you just end up running around Miami, sleeping with girls with a condom on, having pointless gay sex,
right, bro,
and validate your soul. And you don't have any kind of offspring, any chance of out reproducing and saving your country's demographics or dynasty. It's over. You're going to be replaced. It's going to be facing an invasion of people that look like me, who are big and tall and strong and brown, and all you white boys are done. And us big, strong, brown, black motherfuckers, we're going to have fucking baby mamas, and we're going to have kids, and you're not going to pull it off because it's a matriarchy, and you're sitting there, and you can't find a woman who loves you. Here, United States secret statement.
Oh, still on YouTube? Yeah, battery is going low, bro.
This is it. This is one, but this is not what I wanted.
There you go.
More shisha is what I want.
Oh, God. Here.
It's my birthday. We need to get some fucking KFC done.
Yeah, KFC, brother.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, I know.
He wanted to put beehives in the garden, so no one go outside without getting stuck.
KFC, bro. I used to work in a KFC, bro. I used to live next to that KFC. I used to live next to a KFC, and I go to work every time.
I didn't want to live with bees.
I didn't know that, bro. I know better.
Typical Andrew. I refuse to put beehives in the garden. So then he said we have to eat unlimited fast food all day. So I've had 2 Big Macs. What have I eaten so far? I don't even eat 2 Taco Bell beef burritos, some tacos, a double-decker chicken sandwich from KFC. You're killing me with this. It's my birthday. I eat once a day. You're making me eat junk food once an hour. Yeah, it's my rules. It's my birthday. I need some KFC done. We still have some tacos left. Should have just put the bees in the garden, bro. Right. So here is the final point I'm trying to make, guys, because all this DEI shit.
Wait, before you make that final point, the pre-final point is Donald Trump is built different.
Bro, unfazed.
Built different. You don't understand.
He needs a male-only detail, and I hope he's smart enough to say that. I mean, he knows it, but I don't know if he's allowed to say it. But I hope he stands up and says, I want men to protect me. I'm sorry. Enough dumb shit. Let's get on with this.
Yeah. Because they're trying to shoot me.
They're trying to shoot me now. Can I have male Secret Service agents, please?
All right, well.
Yeah. All of our armed guards are male. Do we have a single female bodyguard? We have 25 bodyguards, not a single female.
So, your final point is going to be something sexist and misogynistic.
I'm not misogynistic.
On my podcast.
I believe women should be
protected.
protected.
2024.
I believe women should be protected. By extension, women can't protect.
Whoa!
When you know what? I tweeted something the other day that went over most people's heads. I said, if you truly believe in protection and provision for women, which is what they want and desire, then to a degree you're misogynistic. If I believed a woman could protect herself and make money as well as I could, then I have no reason to protect her or to fund her lifestyle.
Yep. You're
going to be to a degree misogynistic if you're going to give a woman what she wants, which is to believe you're better at protection and provision than she is.
Yep.
I believe I'm better at protecting and providing. It's my
right.
job.
We're doing a favor to this.
I believe it.
Yeah.
We're doing a favor. What's wrong with it? But you just want to jump from one, bro. You just don't want to commit, bro. I mean, they don't have to commit, bro, because the guy is gonna be working, bro. He's gonna be working. Then she's gonna have everything whenever they want. Just, bro, just be loyal. And the point that if you get caught doing something, you're gonna be forgotten. That's the difference. All these bimbos that they're just out there, just trying to get one guy, and then everything just give me a little bit of money, and then I just get glorified by a bunch. It's all that up. That is crazy, yo. And I don't hate. I know these are smart girls. They're hustling.
Stage, we hire agents and officers, and we put them in positions of authority, and we enable them to make decisions, and that does develop some great quality leaders, and our agency is full of them. And I look forward to a day where we're able to talk about this agency and whoever is leading this agency and not have to distinguish.
Bro, I'm gonna start jumping on X, yo, and Instagram. I better ask. I'm gonna start jumping on that, bro. Look at that picture, bro. She's hiding behind with a hand like.
Mention that they're trained to make their own decisions. Decisions like hide. That's a great decisions like don't protect the president.
Bro, that is crazy, Joe.
They're great leaders who are trained to make their own decisions, like hide behind the glass and let the president die. And we shouldn't talk
I would, bro. If I would be that person, bro, you're dedicated to your job, I would be the best one, bro. As long as when you perform the best, you're gonna be hated, bro. Even in the same field. But this is different level, you know.
Fail. Fucking L. America failed massively on fucking Trump won, but America failed. L'America. Fucking joke. Joke society. Can we just fucking put some men back in the man jobs and put women back in the women jobs? Have some fucking kids and protect our fucking society, please. What clown world are we living in? What a joke. Right. KFC? No. We're going to do an unfair advantage now. We're going to go live to the real world exclusively. Unfair advantage are streams we do where we talk about the emergency meeting and we go live exclusively to our students inside of the real world. We're going to talk about what you should do if this is a setup by the Secret Service and what you should do if it is actually a lone gunman and how you can profit from both. Guys, I want to say one more thing.
The chapter
this is a thought experiment. Like, imagine they kill Trump.
Listen.
The amount of faith and hope you have right now for your future is linked to Trump. You believe Trump's going to win and you believe the world's going to become better. If they killed Trump, they'd then put us in jail. Emergency meetings would end. We'd be in jail. Trump is dead. All the other people you follow on the internet, one by one, the free thinkers would be locked up. You'd be left with the YouTube fucking retards. You'd be left with fucking kids barking at camera and Logan Paul and all these fucking dummies who don't talk about anything important and just rob you and scam you with crypto and bullshit energy drinks. You'd be left with nothing. Sellouts, soulless losers. And all of you who want to be free, they'll take out the kings one by one and you're going to be left with nothing. What would you do in that scenario if Trump was dead a few days ago? Because if Trump was dead, Tristan and I would be back in jail then. Yeah. That's what that would happen.
Yeah, Ken Dace and her husband are about to catch charges.
Everybody.
Jail.
Even you, me, everyone.
Jail. So what would you do in that scenario? We're going to talk about that in the unfair advantage. We're going to talk about how to prepare for the worst case scenario. And you can always hope that you're wrong. Because Trump's troubles aren't over. They've tried the lone crazy gunman bullshit, but he's been signed off for a stage 3. Stage 3 is he has to die. He's now more powerful than ever before. They're going to try something else now. And they can give him a fucking lemonade at the golf course with a tiny drop of fucking rice in, and it's over. I fucking pray for Donald Trump because once they decide you have to go, it's easy to find a way to make it happen. They want
you're gonna troll around.
It's an easy excuse. Some crazy guy and he's dead now. Oopsie. We'll do an investigation. We'll give you the results on it in 2 years. Well, in the meantime, Joe Biden's president, so just forget about it. That's what they wanted. Well, now they're going to try something else.
And it's hard to do again because
I would have said myself, bro. I go overseas.
Remember what I said about the odds of a lone gunman coming against somebody who is the enemy of all the biggest and most dangerous organizations in the world are almost zero by coincidence? Well, it'll be double zero if another crazy lone gunman comes for him. So
we have to plan for the worst for Donald Trump. We have to pray for Donald Trump, and we have to plan for the worst case. So if you're watching this and you're not inside of the real world, join the real world. We're going to plan for the worst case. We're going to do an unfair advantage stream that starts in 10 minutes after the end of this stream. So you can sign up for the real world. It'll be live inside of there. You can see the broadcasts. Also inside of the unfair advantage, we're going to talk about Daddy staking's coming soon. Most people are asking me about Daddy Coin. Guys, 11 celebrities have rogued. Daddy Coin's holding 90 million. Never gonna rogue. I'm not even mentioning it anymore. I burnt 40% of the supply. I burnt 110 million. Daddy's going to a fucking bill. And if you're too stupid to get involved, that's up to you. So, get Daddy Coin.
Stay alert, bro. Sleepless, bro. I go to 5 a.m. in the morning every freaking day.
The soul of Western culture.
5 a.m. in the morning. I know it's hurtful, but at the end result, it's just better.
Bullshit, which means that nobody is safe. You're not safe. Your president isn't safe. Your family isn't safe. Nobody's safe anymore inside of this insane matriarchal society. As well as that, you don't have any rights under the law. They can retrospectively pull consent from you and accuse you of rape at any time. We're living in insane times. It's very dangerous and very scary to be a man of competence. Sooner or later, they're going to try and shoot my brother and I, but that makes them gay. We don't give a fuck. We're both different.
Yeah, you are gay.
And we're going to talk about all of these things in the unfair advantage.
That's
coming
another
up
level,
10 minutes
yo.
after the end of this stream. Any final words, T?
KFC?
If you're inside the real world, you can prepare for an announcement.
Yo, I have an account with this guy, man.
We're gonna have a taped
I do
channel
have an
broadcast.
account.
I'm gonna go live
And
exclusively
I
to
see
you guys.
through
At the end of every
dudes
meeting is we're gonna start telling you
driving.
ourselves how you can make
I
money
learned
from the
from
things we do.
these guys.
Exclusive stream for people who are
And I'm
inside
not
the real
on
world.
behalf representative, bro.
Take the
I'm not
information you get.
monetizing
We're
this
gonna do this
because
for every
he's
single
just out
person
there.
meeting with an unfair advantage. How to make money
And
from these points, how to affect the world in a way that's going to benefit you. Come to the stream.
I'm gonna watch something else or listening to something else because I'm still gonna be working here for a little bit long time. I mean, I'm tuned with you all who are out there in the world. I don't know you, but I'm tuning in. And I recently started to work in these platforms because it's very necessary. Because my job, my work is to transmit some thoughts and ideas. You know, I'm not a perfection walking. I'm not the best of the best, but you know,
we're gonna have a taped channel broadcast, and we're gonna go live exclusively to you guys. At the end of
I want you to understand that, bro. These guys went through hell, bro. Nobody would have, even myself, bro. If I would be charged by speaking, like I said earlier, if I would be charged by something, I wouldn't even make it. I would be wiped out. I don't even see myself. I speak myself, see some of my buddies, and when we talk, like we wouldn't even be here, bro. I wouldn't be just looking for shelter somewhere else, bro. Just imagine if we would have a girl president and nothing going on with the girls, man. I have nothing against the girls, but if you analyze, there's a show on Netflix. I watch. I forgot. You know, I have a lot of things going on. I watched. There was a group of 10 dudes and 10 girls, and these group are men and women, and they've been put in an island, in a desert island. So they had to survive, and these girls, they were just like starting to figure out how to survive on reality, yo. And the men, they're starting to figure out, and they built an hierarchy where they chose a leader out of boats, and they have water. They had, I don't know what's if you know that stuff, you know, if you know what's the show called, please just share it because I really will. Otherwise, I'm gonna ask GPT or something eventually. These men, they had hierarchy, and they chose a leader out of boats, and they have water, shelter, their fire, and everything. And then they were like even doing some agriculture. The girl, the same day, they had to be rescued, and you know, because they were complaining at each other and throwing crap and saying like, "Oh man, she's not doing this much." And I've been there, bro. I honestly been there. You know, I used to work with these. I used to work in many different jobs, different jobs, to job. The only thing that girl have as a belly, bro, is their womb. Their baby factors, like Brad said. He said that, and it's true. Not because he just said it. It's just how it is. Nobody will come to you and point it to you because we have a lot of distraction, yo. There's a lot of distraction. You go, I guarantee you, the first thing that you do in the morning, you just pull up the phone, bro. Pull up the phone. And when I have the phone, it's just for work. That phone right here in the background, I don't know if it's Rumble, you cannot see it on YouTube. That phone right here, that's my first luxury phone, bro. And it's an iPhone 6. It still works, but I just keep it there because I just like, oh man, I don't remember. That's my phone. I don't know if it had battery or not. No battery, an iPhone. But I do honestly, man, you know, I used to work in that phone a lot, bro. Like now, I'm working from my laptop and I just focus. Just focus. You have a lot of distraction. You get eradicate the distraction, bro, and understand that girls, bro, are a distraction. Unfortunately, if you girls have a husband or you have your relationship going on, bro, you just keep it. Keep it. Do not conform, of course. If the guy just beating the hell out of you, like, of course you don't want that, bro. You're just not gonna you're not gonna about somebody that it just like make you feel crappy, you know. But out of righteous thinking process and wisdom, because my father taught me already. He always talked to me about the philosophy from the Greeks. It's called the Stoicism, and it's something that brother take interestingly. I mean, Andrew, he always push in front. He always talk about it. He brought it on some interviews. I'm like, yo, these guys. Anyway, I started to stream back in 2016. I had a lot of things going on in my life that put me in another perspective that I had to focus on other things. And I got distracted by it. I had to recover, go back and forth. I even, I still have that channel too, but, I just don't use it. I just throw it around with that. I just don't figure out what to speak of. But, bro, you need to understand that girls will distract you. And there's a proverb that says that do not fantasize too much with women because they brought too many kings down to ruin. And he's not saying that they're bad people, bro. There's good and bad people. There's good and bad aliens out there. I don't know if you believe in it or not. There's good and bad elephants, There's good and bad crocodiles. I see crocodiles, they interact with humans. I don't know if they're trained or, cage raised or something. But honestly, I mean, I've been learning the tough time, like he says. And he's saying that's why they want to show them down, bro. They don't want you to be awakened. They don't want you to. When I say they, it's just the system, bro. The system is there, yes, but realize that the system is designed to have you flowing through it. If you know how to manage it, if you learn how to, I'm just gonna explain you here in simple basics. I'm not that pro into that because I'm not gonna say. You open a structure, perhaps incorporated, DBA, whatever, LLC, which is very common. You open a structure. When you open a structure and you're not prepared, bro, you just keep it there. And I'm telling you, I'm not selling you a course or something because I know people. If you're in America, the states that they're gonna protect your information is gonna be Wyoming. That's a state by law. They do, just remember this and take note. Wyoming will protect your identity. I mean, if you're the person behind or something, because I talk to people. That's all I'm saying. Rumble, okay. If you want to build your business, you need to be prepared. You can start with no money, bro. You can start without money, bro. I started with $8, yo. $8 and $1 too. I had to buy. It was $12. I bought my lunch, and I was broke, bro. And I bought a shampoo, and I said this in a few videos before. And I started washing cars, bro. And I was just doing it with my car, bro. I was beating broken Pontiac. Then I upgraded for a car. I just don't want to talk about it, bro. That's personal. However, Wyoming is a state that, by law, they will protect your identity, which means every time you open a structure, you have an agent assigned, but you have to be member managed when you set up your articles of organization. Okay, member managed. So that structure by law cannot. And of course, it cannot do it, of course, in other states. But if there's an attorney on behalf of this, I'm not a legal advisor, but I'm just saying what I heard around. You can Google it. And I'm pretty sure there's a famous guy who does some real estate stuff. And his name is Kunz, Mr. Kunz. Is an attorney, real estate attorney. So if you set up the proper way and the right for the right umbrella, and you can open that structure there that you apply for SS4 form to the federal government. I don't know what's going on with the IRS. I haven't even had an update to that. I just been working for that SS4. You're gonna be assigned. You're gonna follow the process of filing that form, and this is how you're gonna get your EIN, which is your employer identification number. Once you have it assigned, you have assigned your incorporated LLC, because incorporated is mostly for established business, physical. LLC is very common, is the cheapest, right? You can cost depending $50, $200. It will go up different states, but you need to understand the regulations. You need to read. If you can't read, if you cannot read, you're cooked. You need to read and you need to understand. You're gonna learn. You have speaking skills. You're gonna learn how to use some phrases in other parables, or I don't know, something that you have to gather with other people around when you're gonna do business. Because I just don't want to get in trouble by saying this, bro. Because I'm not a legal advisor. Okay. So when you get your structure, business structure, you get your articles of organizations, and you put your member managed stuff, you're gonna have assigned a agent on behalf that is gonna protect you. So you gotta stay updated with him, and then by the agency also, and that don't go to those BSB or I don't know that they just offer you to. I personal experience, I had a problem before that they disclose all my information, yo. And then I just stopped using that structure. So I had to open another one, and I gotta tell you about the subsidiaries. Hold on in that. So you have your business structure, you got your agent assigned, and your by the agency that the agent works on. You hold that information, and then you go to the IRS as well, as I did before. Many people did, and you're gonna file the form SS4. So I did for LLCs. That's all I know. SS4, you can Google it. It's out there. It's for free. Filing the SS4, you're gonna enter all your information. Of course, you already prepared. You already research how to file it, or you have a legal professional, paralegal or whatever, that already advise you how to. And you request your EIN number. That's like Social Security, but that's for a business owner. And it's got depending on the process is going on, bro. Because it's just different processing. If you're doing online or stuff, it could be instant. You could be assigned instantly in the website. But if you do it by mail, bro, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna take like 4 months or something, or more, 4 or 5. I don't know. And that EIN number, you're gonna keep everything. If you organize, you're gonna have a black book, which is like a black carpet. It's a book with these sheets, and you collect all the black books. Some people I know, there's accountants, CPAs, they do that for you, but they charge like 500 stuff, and all the documents that you just collect, and you're just gonna print them and order. Take as much screenshots as you can from your laptop or your computer, and just store them in one device that you always gonna carry with your team and your management team or yourself, in the safe place. So, and then by that time you have these. I think Nevada does that too, And Wyoming, your LLC structure, and you have your SS4 already, your EIN submitted from the IRS, and the IRS already assigned it to you. You can, depends for if you're a sole, you're one single member, sole or multi-member, figure it out. It's out there. And you go to a bank with that EIN number, and you bring like some cash, bro, or something that you just want to put there, and you ask them for what can you offer me if you're a solopreneur or something like that. And you offer, hey, what can I do? What can you offer me if I put my money in, then open an account with you? So I put $1,000 back then, and I just get them. They're gonna charge you like depending like $10 or $19 or 20 sometimes, depending the branch. And you just keep that stuff, and whatever you're selling, whatever you're doing, you gotta open your PayPal or your Stripe or your stuff, website, your hosting, you know, as your choice. Or if you already have it, and then you need to get your social media, bro. You can't stay obsolete, bro. In this era, it's super easy to make and produce money. The tour money. When I say the tour money, you're the touring money, like when that the chariots were jumping and hijacking, the gold, bro. Because money, like Ted says, money is vulnerable when it's moving, bro. Because people try to buy the new crap thing, and people buy shit, bro. People buy fucking dumb shit, I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble. This, I just don't care. Ban me. I'm just saying stuff here. And just check my previous videos, bro. Follow me on Rumble. I have Rumble Addiel Team. That's my Addiel Team. I'm gonna change. I think it's like my username in TikTok too. And I have that in YouTube too. I'm just charging this stuff because it's just kind of draining. So you need to stay put, bro, and you need to have your sense. You have skills. You have senses already. And I know it's hard to work out. Yes, I know, because it's only gonna take you 4 weeks. 4 weeks to build a habit. Once you build a habit, bro, you're in the other side. You just jump new level. You ascend to a new level, bro. Others cannot. Because tonight is gonna be the last night for a lot of people in the world, bro. You're lucky you're here, bro. You have abilities to troll around, say crap and smoke, go with buddies, and you're enjoying your life. So what's the point of not enjoying the life the way it is? Because you're designed to keep healing every night when you're sleeping and, performing at the best. We are physical bodies, bro. We are physical beings. We're spiritual being actually in physical bodies, living in physical bodies. And, and everything takes action. That bottle is not going to drink itself. It's not going to move itself. I have to do it. And what makes, to simplify that action, bro, makes everything possible. A car, the engine, how it strokes inside, bro. If you see that, it's just fantastic machines, bro. Everybody likes cars, but you don't want to get out of bed, bro. That's not okay, I don't see it. And then if you get your people, bro, once you're offering your services, because it's gonna be hard. It's not there. It's not like everybody. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start sending in, yay! No, bro. You gotta learn how to manage the money, bro. And the good thing that I got from